Stars 777 presents Stars Cricket Club League T10 Castle Animal. It is match 17 here, and it's the match between the Belville Blasters. They are sponsored by D247, and they're going to be up against the Soloman Strikers, sponsored by Winfair 247. Another enticing encounter awaits us. It's a glorious day here today. And early on as well, I was out there just to have a sneaky peek at the pitch and how it's going to play. We have a little bit of an earlier start, as well as having the toss as well happen at the same time. So let's go over to that pitch report as well as the toss.
Rolling.
Stars 777 presents Stars Cricket Club League T10 Cricket Castle Animal. We have got match 17 here for you folks, and it's the match between the Belville Blasters, sponsored by D247. They're up against the Soloman Strikers. They are sponsored by Winfair 247. It's a lovely day out here again. Blue skies, a little bit of white clouds here, but it's going to be nice and warm. I think one of the best days we've had thus far in this tournament. So, with that being said, let's look at this pitch first before we go on to the outfield. This pitch looks really good again. Some dry patches. I think as the day goes on, the moisture will come out of it. It's got nice covering of grass on it as well as what we can see here. So the seamers will still be getting something out of it. But the seamers will only get something out of it if they really hit the deck. The spinners, well, they're going to come into play as well. We saw the Soloman Strikers yesterday. They've got some good spinners, and if they can get it right against the Blasters today, they might be in for some, really can cash in some wickets as well. The outfield is getting a little bit quicker. It's getting better. The ball is rolling across it a little bit better. It's not as quick as what it can be here. However, when it comes to the toss, teams are still electing to have a bowl first. I think teams just don't want to win the toss and just wait for the other team to tell them what they're doing. Is that still going to be the case? Let's go over to that toss now. Here we are at the toss for this all-important match between the Belville Blasters, sponsored by D247. They be captained by Andrew today, as well as the Soloman Strikers, sponsored by Winfair 247. They're sponsored by Rala. Jamie's the umpire here as well. He's going to hand the coin over to Andrew, and he's going to toss the coin. Heads is the call, and tails it is. So, Belville, you've won the toss. What have you elected to do?
We're going to have a bowl first. It's been the way to go so far this tournament, and we're backing our bowlers to really put them under pressure in the first power play, as that's where you start to get the momentum and get things rolling.
You're captaining today. It must be a little bit of a step up for you, but something you're probably looking forward to?
Yeah, it's going to be fun. We have a lot of youngsters in here today playing that showed their potential in the first part when we played start of the year, and they're getting an opportunity to put their hands up and just get a place in the team for the rest of the tournament.
Yeah, you're probably looking forward to battling as well. You've been going well, getting starts. You just want to capitalize on it.
Oh yeah, I mean, it's then over cricket. Anything can happen really quick. So yeah, it's just taking it one ball at a time.
Go well today.
Thank you.
Rala, a big walk here. Another toss loss. You guys are going to have to bat first. Maybe something you can just put some scoreboard pressure on. I mean, and just capitalize on those final moments, the final points in the game.
Yeah, unlucky today. We wanted to bowl first as well, but yeah, we lost the toss. Yeah, so we're gonna take anything. We are ready to bat. As I said before, we try to defend. So yeah, we're going to put a good score, and then we'll see afterwards.
8 times the team that have lost the toss have got on to win. You probably can make a number 9 here. You never know.
Yeah, I won't say that, but we're looking to put a good total, and then we have good youngsters. They're going to do quite some well today.
You guys must still be really excited about this tournament and just keep pushing on for victories.
Yeah, today we're looking to get some points today.
Go well today.
Thank you.
That is the news here at the toss here between the Blasters and the Strikers. It is the Blasters. They have won the toss, and they are going to have a bowl first. Result at the toss there between the Soloman Strikers and the Belville Blasters. It is the Blasters that have won the toss, and they've elected to have a field. With me is Christopher Fry. And Chris, no surprise whatsoever with the team that winning the toss, electing to have a bowl out there.
Good morning, Eugene. Good morning, everybody. Welcome. Yes, no surprise at all. We've seen that most of the teams that have won the toss have elected to field first, because I think it's easier to chase on this wicket than it is to set a target. It's a beautiful day for cricket this morning. A mild day weather, temperature-wise. Not too hot, not too cold. It's going to be cooler, but looking forward to a great day of cricket here.
There we see the Bellville Blasters. They are sitting top of the pile there. Just played the 3 games, and they up against the Soloman Strikers, who are second from bottom there. This Bellville team, they were nowhere the last time out, and managed to fight their way into the final, and then just losing out that time in the final as well. But this time round, they find themselves on top of the pile. Also with me here today is Wally Khan. And Wally, good to have you here, and you're going to give us some great insight in Hindi as well. But a lovely day. I mean, you would love to play in that today, wouldn't you? Nice and warm.
Yeah, good morning, Eugene. So definitely बहुत ही अच्छा प्यारा दिन सूरज निकला हुआ है. थोड़ा सा ड्यू फैक्टर होगा, विकेट के ऊपर नमी होगी, लेकिन उम्मीद करते हैं कि एक अच्छा दिन होगा और अच्छी क्रिकेट खेलने को मिलेगी हमें.
The teams are making their way out there. They're the men in the rosy red shirts. I give them a new color every day. It's rosy red today. The umpire, sponsored by Golf Ticket. There we see the 2 teams. Rala, he's going to lead the pack. We'd like to see more Sepos, Teki. And then obviously Wenger, he's a youngster. Want to see more of him. Gabara's had a good tournament as well, but they're the men from the Blasters. Captain today by Andrew, the man on top. And he can certainly give the ball a buff once he gets going. Some good players out there. And let's see how they're going to go today. And it looks like, if we get his number here, it's number 9. It's going to be Steph Lee Lawrence. That's going to be bowling here from the Golf Ticket end.
Gable and Seek is the only left-hand batsman in both of these teams today, so it's going to be interesting to see the Blasters' plan to the left-hand bat.
Yeah, well, usually we see them going across the left-hander, and what he's been giving us, Tepo Siki, definitely gets his hands through the ball as well. Now, let's have a chat about this field now. We've got, obviously, just the 2 men out, and those 2 men are sweep on the offside. I'm not sure where the second one is at the minute. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. 1 is there. He's at deep mid-wicket. I just found him. My view was sort of distracted by the tent there. But anyway, here we go. Ball number 1. There it goes across, and there it goes for 4. As I called it, Christopher Fry.
Great calling there, Eugene. Great calling. Great ball there across to the left-hander, but he played it well down to third man, and it's a 4.
Yeah, it's just something that baffles me. It's just the ball going across, and if you get an edge, it's going to go to third man there.
I wonder if they've got the intestinal fortitude to play a slip in early on.
You're not going to see that this over or the next. They just don't do that. They're going to sneak a single here.
Gable 5 of 2. He's got a decent strike rate coming into this game over 118. So expect him to kick on if he gets his eye in.
He needs to bat for about 5 or 6 overs here. The striker's got anything to bowl. And I think, looking at the way this game has gone, 8 times, the team that have lost the toss and obviously have been put into bat, they have won. This could be number 9.
Well, judging from yesterday's game against the Vipers and the Tigers, the Tigers cruised to a win in the end with 15. That's the first extra of the day. And that's a wide bowl by Steph Lee Lawrence. He's putting himself under some pressure now after that first ball 4, and now a wide bowl to the first right-hand in Debani.
Yeah, the average score is just hovering slightly above 18 runs after 3 overs in the power play. It hasn't been easy going out there. There's the almost seems like every over has to have a full toss.
But that was a leg side slow full toss, so we'll forgive him for that. That was a bit more strategic than the other full tosses that we've seen yesterday.
No, we won't. That ball had to go.
Advantage of the wicket.
That ball had to go, Christopher, for me. But anyway, it's early morning. It's an early start for us all here.
Yeah.
Maybe you're just warming into the contest.
Maybe I am. I'm just a bit cold, and I've still got my glasses on from yesterday.
Down the leg side, down the leg side. Here comes Jamie with his arms wide open.
Not a good start for Lawrence here. Bowled 2 wides, first ball 4. He's having to contend with alternating batsmen, left and right hand bat. Clearly, he's not comfortable doing that.
So 3 balls to go. Oh, he wanted to have some of that for breakfast. Let me tell you, he manages to squeeze that for 1.
But his footwork is nowhere to be seen on that ball. You can see his feet were rooted in the crease there, nowhere close getting to the bounce of the ball.
So it's okay for a bowler to have an early quiet start, but not a batter.
No, he's got to get in. He's got to, like I said yesterday, find the gaps, 1s and 2s, put the bowling under pressure, and then go for the boundaries.
Just can't win with this guy. That's beautifully played, just riding the bounce. And that's all they got to do. Find 1 boundary early on, get a couple of singles. You go through the over, 1 ball to come.
Well, if this commentating gig doesn't work out for me, maybe I should go into cricket managing because, as I said before, 1s and 2s, find the gaps, swing for the rafters from over 7 to 10.
या जैसा कि आपने कहा कि क्रिकेट 1-2 रन से अच्छी है, लेकिन जैसा कि अर्ली मॉर्निंग गेम हो रही है तो मुझे लगता है थोड़ा सा बॉलर्स को विकेट का फ़ायदा लेना चाहिए. और ये कमाल का कैच, बहुत ही शानदार बॉल और 1 हैंडेड कमाल का कैच फील्डर की जानिब से. अनफॉर्चुनेट हुआ, बहुत ही अच्छा बॉल जो कि सीधा फील्डर के हाथों में.
What a catch that is. That's a wolf. 7-7-7. Wicket coming away with a one-handed grab. Snaffle. Plucking apple from a tree that was. And he held on to the catch. And that's the first wicket gone. And for me, that is a big wicket. That is the wicket of Sepo. Who has to go now.
Great catch by Letho Aswani there. Took it one-handed in the air. Great catch. Glad to see that the fielding has so far been very good this morning, first up.
It's not difficult. We only had 1 over.
But all the overs count here because we only have 10. Remember that.
जी हाँ, बिल्कुल आप सही बोला. अभी तो गेम स्टार्ट हुआ है तो अच्छा स्टार्ट है बेलवल की जानिब से. स्ट्राइकर्स ने अच्छा स्टार्ट किया, लेकिन लास्ट बॉल बहुत ही अमेजिंग बॉलर्स की जानिब से, और उससे भी अच्छा शानदार कैच फील्डर ने पकड़ा. तो अभी अर्ली मॉर्निंग गेम है, आपको विकेट के ऊपर स्टिक रहना चाहिए. आपको थोड़ा सा गुड लेंथ एरिया पकड़ना चाहिए, क्योंकि विकेट पे थोड़ी सी नमी होगी तो बॉल थोड़ा सा स्किट होगा. ज़्यादा चीज़ें ट्राई करने की ज़रूरत नहीं होगी. आपको सिर्फ एक लाइन पकड़नी होगी.
Leon Labuskachny, a.k.a. Labuschagne, coming into the attack here from the Taj. 7-7-7. In here. Kayla, they say I'm soft again. Yeah.
And it's Mpumzi Kabada who's the new batsman, and he won't be facing as it's a new over. 10 without loss after 1.
I had a chat with this kid as well. He's looking forward to his encounter. Starts with a the misfield. I told you it's early to be saying anything about fielding.
I seem to be putting the markers on all the fielding sides when I say that the fielding starts well, and then we have a first misfield of the day after the first ball of the second over.
First rule of thumb, don't say anything is good in the commentary box. Kabada, he's had a really good outing so far in this tournament. They are all the sponsors associated with this great tournament, obviously sponsored by or presented by Tars. 7-7-7. Now, you don't want to be bowling short and wide to him. He loves to cut, play the ball square of the wicket. They're going to go through for the one. I mean, I'm just on point today.
It seems to be better than the batsman's footwork right now, because there's another ball where the footwork wasn't anywhere close to where the ball should have been. But let's see what Omila Damane and Mpumzi Kabada can pitch up here in the power play.
Outside the off stump. Oh, there it is. There was nothing slow about that. Slow poison De Jong with a very quick call wide.
That is definitely wide, and it seems that the bowling discipline is not there for the first 2 overs, especially in this power play. You want to be disciplined. You want to be getting that ball in tight to that off stump on the length, because there's something in it for the bowlers if you get it tight to the off stump on the length.
Oh, beautifully played. Backward of point. He played it with so much timing. Past point, they come back for 2. It's an excellent shot. Good running as well.
Good bowling, good batting, good fielding, great cricket all round there. Great fielding on the boundary there.
I tell you what, who else would have enjoyed that? Tiki. He's not here today. I don't see him. Tiki is the main guy for the Blasters. Let me tell you, he feels every ball being bowled out there. Just seems like a lack of bounce here today. Maybe just the bowlers that's there, but certainly it seems to be a very much lack of bounce just skidding through.
Well, Labuschagne seems to be not getting a lot of bounce on the pitch, but outside off on a length, it's really what you need.
Milkshake, please. Steady something. Strawberry, please. Oh, advancement. You said use your feet. He's decided he's going to have a walk down the pitch here, mate.
Well, it's the first agricultural hoik that we've seen on the day. And it seems to me that Ndumane has now got his eye in, and he wants to go swing for the rafters.
Agricultural?
Yeah.
You're bringing out the words today, mate.
It's sort of a dictionary for breakfast, so I'm in here with it.
Oh, beats the edge again. They're going to come through? No. And that's going to be the end of 2 overs. So 15 for 1 after 2. We got 1 more over the power play. Wally has been after a good start. They just haven't capitalized on that first over, have they? And it's just been a very sedate start by both teams. Very quiet.
जी यूजीन, जैसा कि मैंने आपको बोला कि सुबह का पहला मैच है, थोड़ा सा विकेट पे नमी होती है, तो बहुत ही अच्छा कमबैक बेलवल ब्लास्टर की जानिब से. बहुत ही कमाल का ओवर, विकेट का इस्तेमाल किया, बॉल को विकेट पे मारा, लाइक गुड लेंथ एरिया को टारगेट किया. तो यहाँ से इतना इजी नहीं होगा खेलना अर्ली मॉर्निंग गेम, क्योंकि थोड़ा सा बॉल तेज जाएगा, थोड़ा सा स्किट होगा बॉल. तो मेरे ओपिनियन से आपको थोड़ा सा स्टिक रहना पड़ेगा प्लान के ऊपर. ज़्यादा कोशिश नहीं करनी पड़ेगी विकेट लेने की. अगर तो आप विकेट लेने जाएंगे तो आपको डेफिनेटली रन्स लगेंगे.
Cameron Peterson now comes to the crease for the Blasters. He's the right arm, left arm fast bowler. Let's see how he goes from this end.
Tell you one thing that it will be, or won't be fast. He's a little bit round arm. He'll bowl a little bit of cutters. He'll try and go full, maybe bowl the Yorker. Cameron will definitely mix it up here.
It's the final over of the power play. Let's see if Kabada can give him some stick.
Wide outside off some. Here comes Jamie. Wide arms open. What's that song? Wide arms, with arms wide open. Who sings that? Sounds of Creed. That's going to be my name is a wide. That's going to be my thing now. Ah, beautifully clipped off the legs. The charge is on. They're just going to be 2. I told you Rabada loves to play the ball square. The wicket clipped that one nicely behind square there for couple.
Yes, Kabada's showing some good signs here. He's only got 3 runs off 2 balls, but already he's showing like he's up for the task today. They've got 5 more balls left in the power play. Let's see if they can get to 25.
Oh, there it is. There it is. The full ball.
In the block hole.
I mean, I can't script these
But
things.
you were right. He's not fast, but he's accurate, and that's what counts. Back onto the leg side there by Gabada.
जी हाँ, अच्छा आगाज़ बॉलर की जानिब से सोफ़ा अच्छा ओवर चल रहा है, बहुत ही अच्छी लाइन पे बॉलिंग कर रहे हैं। स्ट्राइकर्स को इस मैच में कल के शिकस्त के बाद अगर कम बैक करना है तो आपको अच्छी इनिंग खेलनी पड़ेगी, आपको एटलीस्ट 70 से 80 रन करने होंगे, क्योंकि 70 से 80 रन सेकेंड इनिंग में इतना इजी नहीं होगा चेज़ करना। एक मरतबा फिर निकल के मारने की कोशिश, बहुत ही शानदार शॉट फील्डर बॉल के पीछे, और कमाल की एफर्ट फील्डर की जानिब से, बहुत ही खूबसूरत अंदाज। अंपायर का फैसला देखना पड़ेगा कि ये क्या है।
What a stop by Leon van Vieren there with getting the slide in. The outfield is definitely a little bit quicker, but the big man, he put the long yards in. Gets the slide in. Oh, that is sterling work, let me tell you. Excellent stuff by the youngster.
Great stop there by the youngster. But Gabada seems to be liking that leg side very, very much so. Let's see if Peterson can bowl it outside off and force him to go around.
That's hit down straight. It's just going to be one. Yeah, it's one of the things that he'll probably struggle with. But he'll probably come around the wicket at some point. If he bowls a second over, you'll see him come around the wicket as well. You just got to know your customers, I think.
I think so too. You see there? Outside off, forcing him to play on the offside. Clearly it's not his strength, and can only get it into the what's the name?
Did you just say the what's the name?
Yes, I just said the what's the name.
What's the name? There it is. Power play done and dusted. Score 24 for 1. And we again thank you to TAR 777 presents the Stars Cricket Club League T10 Cricket Carsley Animal powered by Wolf 777 and the umpire sponsors Golf Ticket and the team sponsors Bully 777 Cricketer Trust of India D247 ID 247 SK JSK1 World 777 Golden 444.
यूजीन बहुत ही अच्छा स्टार्ट स्ट्राइकर्स की जानिब से आई थिंक कुछ लर्न करके आए हैं, कुछ नया करना चाह रहे हैं। कल की शिकस्त के बाद बहुत ही शानदार पावर प्ले में आगाज़, एक विकेट का नुकसान उठाना पड़ा स्ट्राइकर्स को, लेकिन अपनी एवरेज को डाउन नहीं किया, बहुत ही शानदार तरीके से खेल रहे हैं। तो मुझे लगता है आज स्ट्राइकर्स कुछ नया करेगी, आज कुछ हमें नई चीज़ें देखने को मिलेंगी।
Ethan Vermeulen. I think it's a double no ball because I think it was umpire De Jong with the no ball for the foot, and then it was umpire Jamie for the no ball for height. There we have the first one, and it's only going to be the one, thankfully. Only the one free hit, and the customary full toss.
Oh, that was foot over the line, ball over the hip. Everything that could have gone wrong there went wrong.
यूजीन ये डबल नो बॉल थी, ये जोन सी है।
Again, first ball.
ये कोस्ट करेगी बॉलर को। अगर आपने बॉल करना है स्टार्ट तो आपको अच्छा स्टार्ट लेना पड़ेगा, लेकिन फ्री हिट, लेट्स सी फ्री हिट का सामना, और अच्छा शॉट, बहुत ही कमाल का कवर की जानिब से 4 रन्स, बहुत ही शानदार शॉट। अगेन फुल टॉस बॉल था, इतनी अच्छी बॉलिंग नहीं बॉलर की जानिब से।
Two full tosses in the over so far. 2 balls bowled, 2 full tosses, 1 dispatched, one not dispatched. This is not a great start for this over at all. Thank goodness it's not in the power play.
Well, it doesn't matter if it's not in the power play. I mean, they still managed to find the boundary. Well, not the start that Ethan Vermeulen wants, so he needs to bring this back.
I think he just needs to calm down and hit his line and length.
Oh, beautifully played. Backward of point. Van Vieren again comes round. They've got to get the skates on. Oh, it's well done there. Yeah, I tend to agree with what you're saying. I think it's calling out for Ethan Vermeulen just to run up and just bowl a good line and length here. You're allowed to do that. The field is spread. Put the onus on the team batting there, the strikers, to try and see if they can buff it.
Because you can tell that he wants to be a baseball pitcher because he's not bowling hitting the deck. He's got to stop bowling these full tosses. It's not conducive to good cricket.
यूजीन जैसा कि मैंने आपको बोला था पहले ओवर से ही कि आपको अगर अच्छी बॉलिंग करनी है तो आपको ज़्यादा पेस की ज़रूरत नहीं है. आप सिर्फ विकेट का इस्तेमाल करें, अच्छी बॉल करेंगे. जैसे कि ये बॉल कमाल का बॉल, शानदार कमबैक बॉलर की जानिब से. ये लाइन है, इस लाइन पे अगर आप बॉल करेंगे तो बैट्समैन को इतना इजी नहीं होगा खेलना, क्योंकि यहाँ से बॉल स्किट होता है.
There's your ball. There is your ball. Hitting the surface, didn't you say? Hit your surface. He's hit his surface there, mate.
Like I said, hit the deck, line and length, outside off. You cannot go wrong.
Oh, that's a lot better. Cameron Pedersen.
I'd like to see the replay on that because I think he would have been out audience up had he hit the stumps.
He could have, but I mean, yeah, Vermeulen is hitting his straps now. He's hitting the surface. He's getting it in a nice area as well. So there's a good comeback here for the youngster as well.
Yeah, but the damage has already been done. 4 balls, 9 runs. He's got to make these 2 balls count.
It's another Christopher Fry ball, aka full toss.
And once again, Debani puts it onto the leg side. He's got a bowl line in length here. It's already 10 runs of this over with 1 ball to go.
Oh, he finishes the over well, and that's what you want. He gets out with 10, and I think he's quite fortunate with that as well. So to talk us through to that golf ticket strategic timeout, which is going to happen at 5 overs, we're going to leave in the capable hands here of Wally Khan to talk us through the next 6 deliveries here that takes us to that strategic timeout.
थैंक यू यूजीन. बहुत ही शानदार आगाज स्ट्राइकर्स की जानिब से. कमाल की बल्लेबाजी देखने को मिली हमें कल की इनिंग्स के बाद. जैसा कि बल्लेबाजी में स्ट्राइकर्स ने उम्दा बैटिंग की, लेकिन इसी तरह बॉलिंग में अगर बोला जाए तो लास्ट 4 ओवर्स में देखा जाए तो बॉलर्स की जानिब से ज़्यादातर डिलीवरीज फुल टॉस और फुल लेंथ की गई. जैसा कि आप पहला मैच अर्ली मॉर्निंग गेम खेल रहे हैं तो आपको चाहिए कि आप थोड़ा सा विकेट का फ़ायदा उठाएं. आपको चाहिए कि आप थोड़ा सा गुड लेंथ एरिया को आप टारगेट करें, तो वहाँ से थोड़ा डिफ़िकल्ट होगा. अगर आप पहले बैटिंग कर रहे हैं, थोड़ा सा ग्रास है विकेट के ऊपर, थोड़ी सी नमी है, तो सोफा बहुत ही अच्छा स्टार्ट स्ट्राइकर्स की जानिब से. न्यू ओवर के लिए आए हैं लियोन बेल स्ट्राइकर्स की जानिब से. फेस करेंगे उमेला. तो देखें बहुत ही शानदार बॉल सीधा फील्डर के हाथों में. 1 रन तक ही महदूद होगा. ये इनके पास की ओवर होगा. आई थिंक ये स्ट्राइकर्स को इस ओवर को चार्ज करना चाहिए, क्योंकि आपके पास अभी बहुत ही बैटिंग लाइन अप है. 5वां ओवर जारी. ब्रेक से पहले आपको इस ओवर को लेना पड़ेगा. बहुत ही खूबसूरत मौसम आज का दिन का, बहुत ही सनशाइन हो रहा है. एक मरतबा फिर रिवर्स करना चाहा, लेकिन कंप्लीटली मिस हुए. बॉल की गता को समझ ना पाए और सीधा फील्डर कीपर के हाथों में. आपको कुछ नया ट्राई करने की जरूरत नहीं है बैट्समैन को. मेरा तो यही आइडिया होगा, सीधे बल्ले से खेलना चाहिए. एक मरतबा फिर फुल टॉस बॉल हवा में, लेकिन फील्डर बॉल के पीछे. सिर्फ 1 ही रन तक महदूद. अंपायर का फैसला देखना पड़ेगा. श्योरली नो बॉल होगी. अंपायर का फैसला चेक करना होगा अभी तक. जी हाँ, यकीनन ये नो बॉल होगा. नो बॉल. अंपायर का फैसला अभी, अंपायर का फैसला देखना पड़ेगा. ओ नो बॉल फ्री हिट का सामना करना पड़ेगा. ये मौका है स्ट्राइकर्स के पास. ये ओवर लगाना होगा स्ट्राइकर्स को. आपको ये ओवर लेना होगा. निकल के मारने की कोशिश लेकिन नाकाम रहे. एक ही रन तक महदूद. जाया कर दी फ्री हिट. आपने जाया कर दी फ्री हिट. आपको चाहिए ये ओवर आपका लगना चाहिए. अगर आपने अपना स्कोर 80-85 तक लेके जाना है तो ये आपके पास की ओवर होगा. आई थिंक मेरे ओपिनियन से. एक मरतबा फिर बॉलर अपने अंदाज से फुल टॉस बॉल और डिस्पैच कर दिया इसे कवर की जानिब. फील्डर बॉल के पीछे 2 रन का इजाफा. अच्छी फील्डिंग. ओ बैड थ्रो. बिल्कुल ही गलत थ्रो कर दिया. कीपर से बहुत दूर. एक और रन का इजाफा. 3 रन. शानदार रनिंग बिटवीन द विकेट. 3 रन बहुत ही कमाल. ब्लास्टर की टीम की जानिब से तकरीबन आधी से ज्यादा बॉल है फुल टॉस. एवरी सिंगल बॉल. ओ अगेन फुल टॉस बॉल. निकल के मारने की कोशिश लेकिन नाकाम. 1 रन. ओ मिस फील्ड. दूसरे रन के लिए जाएंगे. नहीं, नो की कॉल. 2 की कॉल थी लेकिन मना करते हुए 24 नंबर में लेग बाय का सिग्नल अंपायर की जानिब से. सो फार अच्छा ओवर है. नो बॉल्स उसके बाद फुल टॉस लेकिन आपने ये ओवर नहीं लगाया T10 के हिसाब से. 7 रन अभी तक. लास्ट बॉल बिफोर द ड्रिंक ब्रेक्स. एक मरतबा अच्छी बॉल फुल लेंथ बॉल थी. रन आउट होने का खतरा बॉल कीपर के हाथों में. देखना पड़ेगा अंपायर का फैसला क्या होगा. क्या जाएंगे तीसरे अंपायर के पास. क्या जाएंगे तीसरे अंपायर के पास. आई थिंक जाएंगे तीसरे अंपायर के पास. डिसीजन पेंडिंग. क्लोज मामला. बहुत ही क्लोज मामला. कमाल का थ्रो बैट्समैन की जानिब से. बहुत ही शानदार थ्रो बॉलर को कीपर के हाथों में. और उतना ही तेज रफ्तार कीपिंग. एक की विकेट मिला ब्लास्टर को. ये एक अच्छा साइन हो सकता है ब्लास्टर के लिए. ये आपका गुड लक हो सकता है ब्लास्टर. बहुत ही की विकेट. सेट बैट्समैन आउट हो गए ड्रिंक ब्रेक से पहले. अभी हम जाएंगे जी गोल्फ टिकट. टाइम आउट रिप्रेजेंटेड बाय ताज 777. ताज 777.
जी हाँ दोस्तों,
एंड अ गोल्फ टिकट डिजिट टाइम आउट
के बाद अब समय हो चुका है गल्फ टिकट स्ट्रेटेजिक टाइम आउट का. जैसा कि हम देख सकते हैं गल्फ टिकट द्वारा स्पॉन्सर्ड हमारी ड्रिंक्स कार्ट अब मैदान में आ रही है और दोनों टीमों के खिलाड़ियों को रिफ्रेशमेंट्स देगी. अपने दर्शकों को ये मैं याद दिला देना चाहता हूं कि गल्फ टिकट है यूएई का सबसे ज्यादा भरोसेमंद ऑनलाइन लॉटरी ड्रॉ. ये है फुली रेगुलेटेड, रजिस्टर्ड एंड ऑथराइज्ड लॉटरी ड्रॉ फ्रॉम यूएई. आप अभी gulfticket.com पे जाके अपनी किस्मत का खेल खेल सकते हैं. जी हां दोस्तों, gulfticket.com पे जाएं, वहां पे लॉग इन करें, अपना अकाउंट खोलें और खेलिए अपनी किस्मत का खेल. अपने सपनों को उड़ान भरिए और मौका दीजिए अपनी जिंदगी को बदलने का gulfticket.com के साथ. गल्फ टिकट की टैगलाइन है शेयरिंग मिलियन स्माइल्स. और ऐसे ही करोड़ों लोगों के चेहरों पे मुस्कुराहट लाने के बाद गल्फ टिकट आपकी जिंदगी में भी खुशियां भर सकता है. आपको केवल यह करना है कि gulfticket.com पे जाएं, वहां पे अपना अकाउंट खोलें और हिस्सा लें गल्फ टिकट के वीकली ऑनलाइन लॉटरी ड्रॉज में. बिल्कुल दोस्तों, गल्फ टिकट सिर्फ एक प्लेटफॉर्म नहीं है, यह है एक सिम्फनी ऑफ होप, एक कैनवस ऑफ पॉसिबिलिटीज, एक टेस्टमेंट है पावर ऑफ ड्रीम्स के लिए. अब समय बर्बाद ना करें, तुरंत जाइए gulfticket.com पे और खेलिए अपनी किस्मत का खेल, क्योंकि गल्फ टिकट ही है यूएई का सबसे ज्यादा भरोसा.
And those are the games today on show. We're busy with the Blasters versus the Strikers. later, following this game at 12:15, we'll have the Dynamos up against the Saints. And then the Blasters, they are going to be back out here again. They'll be playing the Saints. So a couple of double headers for a couple of teams there. And it's great cricket to be seen here. Presented by TARS 777. And back with me here is Chris here as well. And it was an interesting fifth over bowled there. We've had all sorts. We had a wicket, which was a run out. We had a full toss. We had a no ball. We basically had everything in that fifth over.
All we didn't see was a 6. But the new batsman is number 20, Siyabonga Venga. Let's see what he can do to this admittedly below average bowling for the first 5 overs.
Oh, can Ethan Vermeulen start the better over here? He went for 10. It was a better finish to his first over. That's not bad. That hits a nice, reasonable length there. I mean, the fielding, suddenly, after you said they fielded so well for 1 over, and then after that, it just hasn't been to standard.
Fell apart, except for the two saves on the boundary there, one on the leg side, one on the off side. But so far, good start to the over by Ethan Vermeulen. Let's see what he can do with the rest of the over.
There's an edge. There was a healthy nick. And now he's got to go and Wenger again. He's got departing the scene very early here. And that's the 3rd wicket gone of the Strikers.
Let's look at this ball. Again, pitched outside off, swinging into the batsman, cramping him up for space, get in the neck. Easy regulation catch for the wicketkeeper. Wenger's got to go off his first ball.
He didn't look easy taking it, let me tell you, that keeper. But anyway, that he did, and Wenger is gone. So in comes Matia Mangaliso. Matia. He's coming to the 4 here. He's got a strike rate of over 120, and I think for the Strikers, they would want that to go.
Not many runs scored, only 34 or 4 innings, but he's got a high strike rate. So that tells me that he would be coming out and swinging for the rafters very early. It's the 6th over of the innings. They've got a decent amount on the board. It gives him the carte blanche to go and swing early. So let's see if we can put Ethan Vermeulen under pressure and get a couple of boundaries early on.
Yeah, but it was a far better start to his over here from Ethan Vermeulen. Hitting the deck there, as Wally was saying, if you hit the deck, you hit the surface, you get something out of it here. Again, field spread far and wide. Oh, he got away with that one. There's a little bit of an inside edge. Through comes Gabada. Now Gabada has a role to play here as well. He's got to see through most of the remaining overs here.
But camping up the batsman off a good length, outside off, this is what they should have been doing for the at least for power play and until the first 5 overs. They didn't do that in the first 5 overs. They got dispatched. Now they're doing it, and the run rate has come down quite considerably. It's now 44 for 3.
Oh, he's trying to really up the ante, as they say, but this has been good from Ethan Vermeulen. He's only conceded 2 runs and got a wicket as well in this, his second and final over.
To be honest, I don't know why Gabada's giving himself space outside off there, because he's bowling outside off. You don't want to switch to the leg. You want to step to the leg side when the bowler's hitting his straps outside off right now.
He's just looking to give himself a lot of room so he can free his arms up. That's what he's looking for. And now that is adventurous, if anything.
We've seen him try to do that against a spinner in the previous over. It's clearly not working. I'm not sure why he keeps on trying to do this.
He's trying to be ahead of the game here. That's what he's trying to do, but he's not. I mean, this is where the dot balls just keep accumulating here.
And putting inside under undue pressure. To be honest, he's not AB.
It's just class for one. He's not AB. You really name dropping here today, aren't you? I mean, who else are you going to name drop here today?
Well, I don't know if there's a KG in here, but there was a Gabada. He's not Rabada.
He's the one that just batted out there.
I know.
Wally, let's get you in here. How can they continue here? How far can the strikers go here? They got 4 overs to go.
यूजीन बहुत ही अच्छा ओवर स्ट्राइकर अपना ब्लास्टर की जानिब से आई थिंक कोच ने कुछ इंफॉर्मेशन शेयर की होगी, अपना एक्सपीरियंस शेयर किया होगा बॉलर्स के साथ कि जी सुबह का पहला मैच है, अर्ली मॉर्निंग गेम है, अब भी आपको फुल लेंथ बॉल करने की ज़रूरत नहीं है, आप गुड लेंथ पे स्टिक रहें. बहुत ही शानदार ओवर, अपने लेंथ को टारगेट किया और अगर आप यही लेंथ पे बॉल करेंगे तो मेरे हिसाब से आप अभी भी कम बैक कर सकते हैं. 70 से 80 रन तक आप अभी भी स्ट्राइकर्स को रोक सकते हैं. अगर आप 70 से 80 रन तक रोकते हैं तो आई थिंक गुड होगा स्ट्राइकर्स ब्लास्टर के लिए.
Sons of Creed from Jamie. His arms are wide open again. That's lofted.
Oh, another misfield there, but it
no
doesn't
harm
cost them
done there.
anything.
No harm done. Let's stay in the positive route here. No harm done there. No harm done.
But 6 overs, 7 extras. This is clearly a problem.
जी हाँ बिल्कुल, जैसा कि बॉलर्स की जानिब से थोड़े से ज़्यादा एक्स्ट्रा गया है, लेकिन अच्छा कमबैक है. एक मरतबा फिर आउटसाइड एज, लेकिन सीधा फील्डर के हाथों में, 1 ही रन तक महदूद. अच्छा कमबैक किया है आफ्टर ड्रिंक ब्रेक ब्लास्टर ने. तो यही लाइन है, यही लेंथ है, आपको बस विकेट का इस्तेमाल करना है. अर्ली मॉर्निंग गेम.
Here's a stat for you both today. So today marks the 17th game. We've had 194 4s and 6s, which equates to just a fraction above, as we see the ramp shot, which equates to just a fraction above 11 boundaries per match. Not per innings, per match.
Yeah, clearly the batsmen need to be putting some more time in the nets. But I think Gabada getting some more creativity into his batting here, trying to flick that one over the wicketkeeper, not working. Let's see if he does it again. He does.
He's trying to do it again.
You can't do that off a full ball, man.
Yeah, I think he should just try and keep it a little bit simple here. The man,
Gabada's got to do a job for his team now. He's in. He's got 20 runs of 21 balls. He's got to stay there and be the anchor man and let Ntia play his natural flair.
जी हाँ बिल्कुल, एक मरतबा फिर फुल टॉस बॉल, लेकिन बहुत ही अच्छा बॉल, 1 ही रन तक महदूद. बहुत ही कमाल की बॉलिंग, अच्छा थ्रो कीपर की जानिब से आज वेल. गबाडा इस टाइम मेन की होंगे स्ट्राइकर्स के लिए, क्योंकि सेट बैट्समैन है. आपके पास T10 में इतना टाइम नहीं होता. तो ऑलमोस्ट 21 बॉल खेल चुके हैं आप, 21 बॉलों का सामना कर चुके हैं आप सेट हैं इस टाइम विकेट के ऊपर. आपको चाहिए कि जो लास्ट 3 ओवर हैं इसको आप स्ट्राइक करें. जितना ज्यादा रन होंगे उतनी आपकी टीम को फायदा होगा.
Gabada, he's up there, the 3rd highest run scorer in this competition. He's had a really good go, but he needs to just keep ticking it over. It doesn't necessarily have to have boundaries at this stage. He needs to see it through here for his team. He's on 20 of 21 deliveries. Down the leg side. I think we're going to have Sounds of Creed here again from Jamie. Here he comes. Sounds of Creed.
Thank you, Jamie.
Loden's not in the over well here. That's the 8th extra of the innings, and we're only in over number 7. It's really not good bowling here.
जी हाँ बिल्कुल सही कहा आपने. 8 रन एक्स्ट्रा आ चुके हैं इस ओवर में. आई थिंक बैट्समैन चार्ज करना चाहेंगे. और कमाल का शॉट, हवा में खेला गया शॉट, फील्डर बॉल के पीछे. अच्छी फील्डिंग, 2 रन तक ही महदूद रह पाएंगे. जी 2 रन का इजाफा.
Yeah, 2 runs going there, and then that takes the score up to 54 for 3. Still handily placed here, and they're going to have to go some here. Good power play, though, for the strikers, scoring 30 runs during that period, and I think that's one of the better ones we've seen in this competition.
Yeah, but the run has now fallen under 8 to the over. If they don't get anything less than 80, if they get anything less than 80, sorry, they would feel they're a bit hard done by. They laid the foundation very well with 24 of the first power play, and then they've got a very good 30 runs of the next 4 overs. So they need to get at least 9 and over for these last overs coming.
Well, Leon for Vieren, he's going to be coming back into the attack here. The spinner, is it Van Vieren?
Well, there's a batting change here, and not because someone's out, but
yeah, Van Vieren has had a very indifferent first over. He's been a bowler that has been able to take wickets as well. As we see there, 7 is a lot for him. So how can he bring it back here? He's now changed end. He's bowling from the Taj, 7-7-7 end.
And MT has changed his bat. Let's see if that changes his fortunes.
जी हाँ, बल्ला चेंज किया बल्लेबाज ने, तो देखें आखिरी 3 ओवर का खेल बाकी। लियोन एक मरतबा फिर राइट आर्म लेग स्लो बॉल करेंगे। फुल टॉस बॉल सीधा फील्डर के पास, मिस फील्ड बॉल, बट ओनली 2 रन्स तक मौजूद।
Yeah, just coming through for 2. Another misfield there. Ever since you said about their fielding, it hasn't been up to standard here, so they can ill afford this. They don't want to give the strikers extra runs for sure. That's beautifully carved through extra cover. That's going to be a boundary. Beautiful shot along the deck here.
Gabada is now hitting his straps very well. He's now 26 of 23. If you can get a runner ball 40, he would have done very well for his team.
यूजीन, लियोन का पहला ओवर देखा हमने, कोशिश करते हैं आगे बॉल करने की, फुल टॉस आगे, ये लाइन नहीं है आपको। डेथ ओवर में आपको अच्छी लाइन पे बॉल, एक मरतबा फिर फुल लेंथ बॉल, बहुत ही शानदार कट गबाडा की जानिब से, 1 ही रन तक महदूद। अगर आपको डेथ ओवर में बॉलिंग करनी है, आपको थोड़ा सा एज अ स्लो बॉलर आपको बैट्समैन को थोड़ा रीच देना पड़ेगा। आप बैट्समैन आपके पास आए खेलने के लिए, अगर तो आप फुल टॉस करेंगे या उसको आगे मुंह में बॉल करेंगे तो डेफिनेटली आपको वो डिस्पैच करेगा।
Oh, another inside edge. Oh, they're just trying to swing from the rafters here, and they're doing a good job. If they get anywhere near that 81 as the projected score, I think they'll be very much in this encounter.
But MT is doing the right thing. He's got to swing hard and swing well. It just needs to connect with his next few balls. Gabada got to stay there and anchor the innings.
Again, a beautiful shot there, played into the offside. It's just going to be 1.
Nice, Leon!
It's 9 runs off this over so far. 1 ball to go. Van Vieren has got to he's got to get a break. He's got to get a breakthrough here, you feel.
Just leaning back there. That's Monk Galiso. Just wants to try and get his weight a little bit forward. He just wants to get a stronger base there again.
Well, he wasn't going to get a wicket with that ball for sure. But another 10 runs off that over. It's now 64 for 3. 2 overs to go.
जी हाँ, अच्छा आगाज है स्ट्राइकर्स की जानिब से, लेकिन जैसा कि लास्ट ओवर का आप अगर देखा जाए तो अच्छा शॉट था गबादा की जानिब से, 4 रन हमें बाउंड्री देखने को मिली, लेकिन कपल ऑफ फुल टॉस बॉल, फुल लेंथ बॉल थी, स्लो बॉलर था। आपको चाहिए था कि इस ओवर में एज अ T10 एवरेज आपको लास्ट कपल ऑफ ओवर्स में लास्ट 2 से 3 ओवर में आपके पास बैटिंग लाइनअप है। अभी आपके पास ऑलमोस्ट 4-5 प्रॉपर बैट्समैन आने वाले हैं, तो आपको चाहिए लास्ट 2 ओवर्स में 25 से 30 रन, 20 से 25 रन आपको लेने पड़ेंगे अगर इस मैच में आपने गिरफ्त मजबूत करनी है।
Cameron Peterson back into the attack here from the golf ticket end, and he's going to be, does it look easy going to come around the wicket now? Looks like he is shaping to come around. He pegs it in. That has gone a long way up in the air. That has gone huge. That's a maximum.
बहुत ही कमाल का शॉट जी, वेट किया, लाइन को पिक किया और हवा में उड़ाया बॉल को, सीधा बाउंड्री लाइन से बाहर फेंकते हुए शानदार छक्का, आज के दिन का पहला गगनचुंबी।
Well, I said Mtia must swing for the Ratters, and he did that. First six of the day.
Oh, that ball keeps a little bit low.
But he showed his hand a bit early there, Mtia. He moved to the offside before Peterson bowled the ball. So he showed him he's going to either make space to go onto the leg side, or he was going to hit him over cover. A bit early, but didn't get it right that time.
That ball is up in the air. Is it going to land safely? It's in that position called no man's land once again. It's going to be a run out. No. All in all, 1 run.
बहुत ही कमाल की एफर्ट जी बॉलर्स की जानिब से, खुद गए, खुद दौड़े, नो लैंडमैन में बॉल गिरा, लेकिन 1 रन बचाया अपनी टीम के लिए। तो सेट बल्लेबाज गबादा एक मरतबा फिर सामना करेंगे। अच्छा ओवर सोफा, पहली बॉल पे छक्का, फिर डॉट, फिर 1 रन। देखते हैं पीटरसन इस बॉल पे क्या करते हैं। एक मरतबा फिर शानदार शॉट गबादा की जानिब से, लेकिन सीधा फील्डर के हाथों में 1 रन तक महदूद।
But this is good batting by the strikers. You see, Gabada is holding down the fort at the one end. Mtia is putting the bowlers under pressure. Peterson's got 2 balls. He's got to make these count.
That's gone a long, long way. That was hit hard. That was hit flat. That is out of the park.
This is exactly what the strikers want. Mtia doing his best, doing what he does best, swinging outside off onto the leg side. This is great batting here by the strikers, especially Mtia and Gabada.
Mtia एक strong man है, बड़े मसल्स, ऑफ साइड से बॉल को उठाया, फेंका लेग साइड पर, बहुत ही लंबा छक्का। आई थिंक इस टूर्नामेंट का सबसे लंबा छक्का मथिया के बल्ले से, कमाल का शॉट, बहुत ही शानदार बल्लेबाजी, शानदार हिटिंग। ये है टी10 का मजा, ये है असली टी10 गेम। अगर तो आपने एंजॉय करना है, तो आपको क्राउड को एंजॉय करना है, तो आपको इसी तरह की बल्लेबाजी करनी पड़ेगी। एक मरतबा फिर पीटरसन अपने एक्शन के साथ मतिया, और शानदार शॉट।
He hasn't learned his lesson. He's kept that length, and that's helped him to another maximum. Give it horns, Jamie. Give it horns.
And Mtia doing 3 sixes in that over. This is exactly what the strikers need. 41-run partnership between Gabada and Mtia. This is setting them up for a big score here.
If the first time you bowl a ball just back of a length and the guy hits you over square leg for 6, I wouldn't be bowling there again. He managed to give him 3 there, and 3 times the ball went out this park here.
Well, his surname is not Modian, his surname is Peterson, so he's not you.
I've got nothing to do with it, but leave me out of it. Leave me out of it. I'm just commentating here on this game here, and the strikers are giving themselves some chance here. They're 84 for 3, with still an over to go.
And that over now becomes a free over because they've got a very good score on the board, 84. It's just about 9 runs to the over. It is going to be a big over for the strikers. Gabada now is going to face the first ball of the last over. You feel that the bowler has to hit his spots. You're going to see some slower balls, but definitely on the length. Let's see what happens.
Oh, he's going to be... Yay! Here we go. Bylaws, the young. He is going to be into action here.
Just what I said. Slow ball outside off, forcing the batsman to play, and now they have a run-out decision.
बहुत ही अच्छे टच में थे मथिया, लेकिन अनफॉर्चुनेट हुआ, एक बहुत बड़ा नुकसान स्ट्राइकर्स को। मेरे अंदाजे में आई थिंक गबादा को चार्ज करना चाहिए था इस बॉल पर, लेकिन उन्होंने स्ट्राइक रोटेट करने की कोशिश की, और डेफिनेटली एक बहुत बड़ा नुकसान होगा स्ट्राइकर्स की जानिब से, क्योंकि बिग मैन, स्ट्रॉन्ग मैन अपने पवेलियन की राह को वापस जाते हुए बहुत ही शानदार थ्रो बॉलर की जानिब से, कमाल की effort.
So that's Mtia done, but he's done the damage. He's done what he was supposed to do. He did his job, and he's put him at 84 for 4.
Yeah, it was good work there by the bowler. And I think that wicket was gifted by our producer, Tian, who was talking about this is a good partnership, and then the partnership ended. He shouldn't be saying good things like that, Tian. He should just be telling which where we're going.
So here's the captain of the strikers coming in, Sikulu Riala. Let's see what he can do with these 5 balls. Correction. Sorry, correction. It's Sakila Sigabi.
Yeah, they're still in a good position. Can they make the last 5 balls count? Project the score of 92. If they can get there, it would be a good score. Carved away again, back with a point. Peterson with the throw. And they're going to get 2. Now it's all going to be like road runners out there. They're going to be running for everything.
Gabada's going to take over the role that Mtia did just now. He's now got full value for his 28, 29 or 27. He's got to go swinging now. There's only 4 balls left in the innings. Let's see if he can add a few more runs.
Nearly got the
बहुत
catch.
ही अच्छा ओवर बॉलर की जानिब से सोफा कमाल की बॉलिंग डेथ ओवर में फुल लेंथ यॉर्कर्स को ट्राई करते हुए गबादा एक मरतबा फिर स्ट्राइक पे सेट बैट्समैन आपको चार्ज करना पड़ेगा गबादा आपने जो रन आउट करवाया है उसका आपको पे करना पड़ेगा आपको स्ट्राइक संभालना पड़ेगा
3 balls to go. 3 balls to go. That's going to be the old top edge over the keeper. They're definitely going to come back for 2 here. And 2, it's still going to remain. So 2 balls to go. Who can carry the most momentum in? I think at the minute it is with the team in orange out there, the strikers.
I think they'll be very pleased with 95 here. So let's see if they can get 6 of the last 2 balls.
अच्छा बल्लेबाजी देखने को मिली लास्ट ओवर में लेकिन उतना ही कमाल का आखिरी ओवर गबादा एक मरतबा फिर स्ट्राइक पर और कमाल का बॉल आहिस्ता रफ्तार से बॉल किया और सीधा क्लीन बॉल करते हुए
Yeah, and that is Gabada's got to go now. Bowled him, Leon Lavaskachny. Full and straight, a little bit of nip of the seam. Hits just the outside off the off stump. And that's well done, well bowled. But a good little innings that there by Gabada. He's put his team in a very, very handy position and certainly given them something to bowl to.
Indeed, it's got to give them something to bowl to. Hit a bit all over the place there on that shot. Tried to hoik it over the onside, and unfortunately did not make contact with the ball. So if the incoming batsman is Nande Ngule. He's got 1 ball to face. Miguye, sorry. He's got 1 ball to face in the innings. He's got no other way. He doesn't have time to get his eye in. He's just got to swing.
No, he's just got to swing, and that's what it's going to be. But it's still a very, very good total here.
What do you think, Eugene, on the last ball? What's going to come? Boundary or single or wicket?
You guys love putting me on the spot. Yeah, I mean, I've got no idea. I know what Lavaskach is going to try and bowl at full for sure.
My mind is on a full toss.
Yeah, my mind is he will go for a fuller ball, but let's see what's number 2 do.
There's a bit of an appeal. Very polite. It's going to be leg byes to finish, and that's going to take the score up to a solid 90 runs in that first innings. The strikers, they have compiled a very, very solid total here. And that has been really good from the men, from the strikers. Excellent stuff by them, scoring 36 runs in that last 3 overs. That is one of the better ones that we have seen in the last 3 overs, and I think they can be very glad with their performance.
Yeah, it's all due to Mtia's 3 sixes in the 8th over. It was so vital that they got that ball, that they put the bowler under pressure. That's what they did. 90 runs to the good. And you think that the Blasters will be under pressure from the word go. Let's see if the strikers can bowl as well as they batted.
Yeah, they had a good start there. Seppo looked good, and then he got out, but the men there as well. Kabada, he sort of anchored this innings, scoring 31 at a striker of 106. And then look at Matea, 236 strike rate. He hit some big sixes out there. Boundaries weren't easy to come, but they managed to get to that score. There's the bowling figures. Labaskachny, he was very, very good. His 2 overs just going for 10 runs. And then also Ethan from Muirland, after his first over, let's not forget that, going for 10 runs, he's brought it back nicely. In his second over, only going for 3. For the rest, it's been a little bit of a toil out there. But all in all, they have got a game in our hands here. There it is. This is the significance of it, as we saw that table there as well. But the match summary here, as you can see, has been a good outing for the strikers against the Blasters. We're in for a thrilling encounter here. You can enjoy some of the highlights that you're going to be viewing of that first innings. Well, here we are with 2 youngsters of the game here that we will be seeing today. Venge here from the strikers, and then Labuschagne or Labaskachny, depending on where you're from as well. 2 youngsters. So we're going to start with Venge. What's your take been on the T10 so far?
I mean, we haven't been on, what can I say, like we haven't been on like we think we are. Like we haven't played like we do play. I think we missed like quite a few games that we didn't give it all, and I think the fielding is just letting us, and the bowling. I mean the bowling side is actually good, but the batting side is actually like letting us down. And I think but we've been playing well, but like I think we need to put more intense in the game and just keep it going. Yeah.
Oh, let's ask Labuskakni, what has your take been? You guys are flying in this tournament. You must be enjoying that.
Yeah, we are enjoying the game. But I think the T10 so far was a great experience. It's a great start. I know we are on top, but there's a few pointers we need to work on. And I think that's a great challenge for the start of the season to bring it back into the later season. So, yeah.
Two men that are not only cool on the field, they're cool off it. Look at these glasses. I tell you, they look apart. Let's have a look at them and see how they go today's game. There we have it. The current match, the Blasters versus Strikers. We're going to be into the second innings shortly, but what another entertaining game to come. The Bellville Dynamos, they're going to be up against the Strandfontein Saints, and then we'll have the Blasters again. They're in for a double head out here, with the Strandfontein Saints also having a double header. We have a day filled with some T10 cricket here at the TARS 777 presents TARS Cricket Club League T10 cricket. Castle Animal. It's just a festival of cricket. There is a points table for you. The Blasters, they're sitting on top of the pile there. And they've got some way to go to stay on top of that. 4 points from their 3 games as well. Good net run rate. The Vipers, they 2 from 2. The Dynamos, after a very impressive win yesterday, found themselves up in 3rd position. Those are the teams today. Rala, the captain, I think he will be very, very happy with what his troops gave him there. They've got a score of 90, so it's going to be Andrew that's going to have to try and get the score here of 91. It's certainly been a good day, and thanks to all the sponsors out there. The ones you can see on your ear is Golden 444, World 777, Winfair 247, Billy 777, D 247, ID 247, Winfair 247, JSK1, Cricketer Trust of India. And we're just waiting for the men in the neon red, or should I call them rosary red shirts today. Just waiting for them to make their way out to the middle. And they're going to be playing a key part as well here. Couple of warm-ups being done. This is certainly going to be one of the totals that is going to be challenging, and the Strikers know if they can really bowl anything reasonably half decent out there, it's going to make life a little bit difficult there for the Blasters as well. Everybody getting set here. It's going to be Andrew, the captain, Zidane, that's going to be out there in the middle, and he is going to have for company Liam from Yearland that's going to be out there with him. Christopher, what's your take on that first innings that we've just seen?
Well, it started off okay, and as you see, 24 runs in the first 3 overs, 34 runs in the second in overs 4 to 6, and over 7 to 10 was amazing. It was in Tia show. 1 over 3 sixes, so 90 runs. It's a very, very good score on this wicket. The Blasters will have to come out blasting from the word go. You feel that they need at least 30 runs in the first 3 overs to have any chance of getting this target.
I get what you're saying. I think there's still a time out there for you to get in and really try and play. We know what we're going to get from the captain here, Andrew. He's going to try and buff it to all parts for Liam from Merlin as well. But it's not going to be that easy even to get up to that power play of what you are saying about 30.
But the key to this innings is how will the Strikers come out and bowl for the first few overs? They've got to have a good bowling discipline here. Keep it tight outside off, hit the length, phase out the full tosses, and hopefully they will be able to restrict the Blasters in the power play.
With me with us, I should say, is Wally Khan, and this is going to be an interesting chase, Wally.
यस यूजीन बहुत ही अच्छा टोटल है स्ट्राइकर्स की जानिब से सो लेट्स सी कि ब्लास्टर किस अंदाज में आगाज़ करते हैं ब्लास्टर के बॉलर हैं 21 नंबर में कमाल के लेफ्ट हैंडर बॉलर हैं हल्का सा बॉल इनका पड़ के अंदर आता है अगर तो आज इन्होंने लाइन पकड़ ली तो मुश्किलात का सामना करना पड़ेगा ब्लास्टर्स को
Rala, the captain's going to bowl the first ball. Yeah, there's the numbers of Liam from Merlin. Still nothing to show there in that block there for him. But Rala certainly going to get this ball to see if he can tail the ball back into the right-hander there. There's his figures, Rala. He's not a bad campaigner. He's averaging about just 6 runs per wicket there as well. So he does have the opportunity and have the capabilities of taking wickets. So the two-man out is that fine leg and deep square, which says to me he's trying to get this ball to tail into the right-hander.
दाला अपने धीमे रफ्तार कदमों के साथ पहला बॉल नंबर 1 ओ कमाल का बॉल फुल लेंथ थोड़ा सा अंदर आया बॉल हवा में अच्छा आगाज
Great first ball there by Dala. Slow in the block hole. Given it very difficult for Andrew to hit the ball, but he did well to keep that ball out.
Yeah, he's going to be tailing in, and Liam Vermeulen, get your feet moving, son, because this ball is coming back into your pads for sure.
Nice defense there by Vermeulen, but good bowling in the first. I know it's only first 2 balls of the innings, but it bodes well that you see they're hitting this. That Rala's hitting the line and length. He's forcing the batsman to play, not giving him any length or any width outside that off stump. Good bowling so far. Didn't see that from the strikers.
There you have it. There you have it. I said that ball's going to be tailing in to those pads there, and that one, I think, has gone through the gate of Vermeulen. That's the first wicket gone. And look at the strikers. They are jubilant out there.
कमाल का बॉल राला की जानिब से ये इनकी लाइन है ये इनकी लेंथ है बॉल पड़ के अंदर आता है वही हुआ गुड लाइन पे बॉल किया थोड़ा सा अंदर आया बैट्समैन कंप्लीटली बीट और रास्ता दिखाया पवेलियन का और उसके बाद कमाल का सेलिब्रेशन जितनी तारीफ उतनी कम राला की कैप्टन हैं टीम के तो जानते हैं लीड करना टीम को
Leon van Vieren striding to the middle there to join his captain. What a start. What a start there for the strikers.
And immediately, the strikers, the Blasters are under pressure now. They're 1 wicket down, 1 run on the board. They've got 89 runs still to hit. And it's halfway through the first over. And already they're under pressure. Van Vieren won't have much time to get his eye in. He's got to go from the start. Let's see if Rala can keep the discipline because it's really given him a wicket.
Rala is the leader of the pack when it comes to taking wickets. He certainly knows where the stumps are. Now then, Van Vieren, keep hitting straight. The ball is tailing in. The ball is tailing in towards you. That's the equation. 90 runs from 57 deliveries.
जी हाँ बहुत ही अच्छा आगाज है स्ट्राइकर्स की जानिब से कमाल का आगाज कैप्टन राला की जानिब से एक मर्तबा फिर अपने धीमे रफ्तार कदमों के साथ
That ball is tailing, not with great pace though, but it is tailing in.
Rala's making a good case for being player of the match here. His bowling has been exceptional for these first 4 balls. Slow, taking the pace off the ball, and then surprising Vermeulen with that ball just outside off.
Polite, very polite inquiry. Wali Khan, that ball is talking out there, stalking boy.
Eugene, let me tell you, I face Rala. बहुत ही कमाल के बॉलर हैं, स्टम्प्स को अटैक करते हैं. इनका टारगेट सिर्फ यही होता है, अपने 2 ओवर करने हैं, जितनी विकेट्स अपनी टीम के लिए निकाल सकते हैं, वही कर रहे हैं. कमाल की बॉलिंग, एक ही लेंथ पे स्टिक हैं, बॉल को अंदर ला रहे हैं, स्विंग कर रहे हैं.
There's no single. There's no single. What an over. What an over. Folks, we had there from Rala, the captain. He is the leading wicket taker of the Stars. 777 presents Stars Cricket Club League T10 cricket. Ghastly animal, and he got rid of that man there, Liam from Muirland.
Rala has bowled the perfect first over for the strikers. 1 run, 1 wicket, disciplined bowling. Let's see if the new bowler can do the same.
Yeah, that is the important thing here. It is the follow-up over that generally we have to look at and say, listen, we've got to keep something tight here. Lakudi, he's going to be bowling here from the TAR 777 in. The Blasters, they're enjoying. They're sitting on top of the pop, I should have said there, but they're a bit under the pump here.
यूजीन कमाल का आगाज था स्ट्राइकर्स की जानिब से. राला ने एक शानदार ओवर किया, बहुत ही शानदार ओवर, 1 रन 1 विकेट, अटैकिंग ओवर था. ब्लास्टर्स को अगर इस गेम में आना है तो आपको पावर प्ले में एटलीस्ट 25 से 30 रन लेने पड़ेंगे. आपको जाना पड़ेगा, आपको रिस्क लेना पड़ेगा, और स्ट्राइकर्स वही अपना काम करेंगे.
Oh, just losing his shape there, does Andre. He sort of recognized it was a full ball and he can biff. I tell you what, Chris, if this guy biffs the ball, you certainly know it.
Well, he has to whip the ball really soon because the run rate is already over 10 to the over. The required run rate, that is.
That's well bowled. That is well bowled. Throw comes in. Andrew makes his mark again. They really jacked up in the field. The team in orange, they like the TARS 777 board there in orange.
Yeah, but they're looking the part. They're looking like they want to restrict the Blasters to as little runs as possible. They're doing fantastically so far.
जी हाँ यूजीन, बहुत ही शानदार आगाज है स्ट्राइकर्स की जानिब से. एक मरतबा फिर बॉलर, अच्छा बॉल, बहुत ही कमाल की फील्ड, सिर्फ 1 ही रन तक महदूद.
It's amazing. They're throwing themselves about there. There's shouting going on. There's cheering going on. There's a lot of being said out there.
And the vibe in the strikers' fielding area is just amazing. They literally look up for this task here.
That's cut away firmly, but there is a sweeper in place. It's just going to be 1.
यूजीन, लेट मी टेल यू समथिंग. स्ट्राइकर्स की टीम आज पहला मैच खेल रही है, अर्ली मॉर्निंग गेम खेल रही है. आगे इनके 2 मैच आफ्टरनून में हुए थे, दोनों लॉस किए, लेकिन उसके बाद इनकी एनर्जी, इनका स्ट्राइक रेट, इनकी पॉजिटिविटी बहुत ही कमाल.
That's up and over. Sweeper's going to come into play again. Oh, yeah, it's going to be trouble. Oh, dear, oh, dear, oh, dear. You don't want to be running Andrew out. He's already got 1 run out in this tournament.
But that's the result of constant pressure on the batsman. The Blasters are only 5 for 1 with one ball remaining in the second over. They've got to get to the boundary now.
जी हाँ, बिल्कुल आपने सही कहा, लेकिन बहुत ही कमाल की बॉलिंग. आपको चार्ज करना पड़ेगा.
That's up in the air.
के पीछे.
Wally, these boys are really up for this game. Rala said at the toss he wanted to make sure that they get something out of this game. They're really striving to get there.
या जीन, जैसा कि मैंने आपको बोला कि स्ट्राइकर्स आज का दिन का पहला मैच खेल रहे हैं, फ्रेश हैं, बिल्कुल कंप्लीटली एनर्जी के साथ आए हैं, अपना 150% दे रहे हैं आज का मैच जीतने के लिए. और वो हम देख रहे हैं कि इनकी फील्ड सेट, इनकी बॉलिंग लाइन अप, इनकी एनर्जी देख के आप कह सकते हैं कि आज कुछ नया करेंगे.
Rala continuing, the leader and the wicket takers in this tournament. He's bowling to the captain as well of Andrew.
That's the first misfield we see from the strikers. But it was interesting. I was thinking about this now. Does the captain bowl out Rala, or does he keep him for the death overs? You've got them at 7 for 1 night now. I think it's a very bold decision to bowl Rala's second over now. But he's got to get another wicket and receive them to at least 4 runs this over.
Oh, inside edge onto the pad, inside edge onto the pad. Well, that question you can only ask Rala. He's the captain, and he's decided he's going to bring himself on. No one told him to bowl it other than himself.
That's exactly what I was hoping you'd say, because I realized that he's the captain of the squad. So it's interesting to see that he put himself in here. Let's see if it pays dividends.
Well, they've changed the field. They've moved a long on in place now. They still got deep square. Oh, he's got shape, a little bit of zip there as well. The tail is up. His tail is up, I tell you.
This is great bowling by the captain. Pitching on middle. Another coat of paint and that would have been gone. Oh, what a great ball that was by Rala. You can call him Ralaba.
जी हाँ जी कमाल की बॉलिंग राला की जानिब से अपना दूसरा ओवर आए पावर प्ले में ही अपने दोनों ओवर फिनिश करने जा रहे हैं नया बॉल है स्विंग करना जानते हैं पिच करना जानते हैं कमाल के बॉलर हैं
They're going to come through just for the one, and this is excellent stuff. Let's not forget, folks, this is the last over of the power play as well.
And so far, no extras. That's the major difference between the
You just
strikers.
put the mockers on them, haven't you? You have literally just done that. You say nothing good in here.
Watching bowler Noble.
Beautifully bowled again, and this should be a couple. This should be a couple. It will be a couple. Just the way the field is set, so they've come through there. They're just looking at seeing where they can get out of this power play with no harm done here. The rate has gone above 11 and over. 11 and over.
It looks like I've lost my touch because nothing happened to Rala's delivery. No Noble, no wide, no full toss. This is just disciplined bowling by the strikers.
जी हाँ राला एक मर्तबा फिर और अच्छा बॉल अच्छा शॉट बैट्समैन की जानिब से लेकिन 1 रन तक पावर प्ले समाप्त आफ्टर 3 ओवर 12 रन 1 विकेट के नुकसान पर बहुत ही कमाल की बॉलिंग स्ट्राइकर्स की जानिब से कैप्टन राला ने कमाल के 2 ओवर किए और 1 विकेट
At the same time, the strikers were 24 for 1. They are 12 runs to the good over the Blasters, who find themselves at 12 for 1. Now then, this is where the game gets played for me. Look at that bowling figures. Look at Rala. 1 for 7 off his 2 overs. He bowled 6 dot balls. 6 dot balls out of his 12.
That was a fantastic bowling spell. But now they need at least 3 more bowlers to follow up on that for the rest of the innings.
There he is. There he is. Slow poison de Jong, indicating that the power play is done and dusted. Lakona coming into the attack. He's going to be bowling here from the Taj. 7-7-7 in. Both his batters now find themselves on 6.
Lakona Twala, he's got to be the bowler. He's got to be the bowler to take the wicket now.
Well, looking at those figures, if he continues that, they're going to be winning here. He's been going at 11, but maybe he can have a good day out, because certainly that is what they require. They've got 4 men in the ring, including mid-off. You don't always see that. They've got 5 leg and 3rd man in place. It's hit out through to the offside, just for 1, and this is good from the strikers. 78 runs needed, or 41 deliveries.
I must say, the bowling so far from the strikers has been excellent. No other word for it. It's been excellent. The power play bowling, line and length, hitting the deck well, and the fielding has complemented the bowling.
That's up in the air. Is it going to go all the way? It has gone all the way. Here comes horns from de Jong.
And the captain has taken it into his own hands, lifting the ball lifting the ball well and going all the way for the maximum.
He favors the leg side, does Andrew Sedain. He does favor that side of the ground. They've got a few men out, but he cleared them. Comeback time here now for the corner.
That's a good follow-up ball by Twala. He's just been hit over the onside for 6, and he follows up with a line and length. Line and length deliveries will get you up, will put the pressure on the batsman. Luckily, this is not rugby, otherwise that would have been a scrum.
Liam van Vieren, he needs to also come to the party here. He needs to do his buzz here. 7 of 9. That's going to be up in the air. It's going to land in no man's land once again. It does get in. It's just one. Shouts of get it in from the left-hand side of us. I'm not sure if we should be saying who that came from. We'll just say nothing.
Score is supposed to be impartial though, last time actually.
I never said who said it. You can't be saying that. You cannot be saying that. Beautiful day here. Beautiful day. The corner again. Oh, that's up in the air. That's not going to go all the way, surely. What do I know? What do I know? It's gone all the way for the second maximum. Horns again from De Jong.
Well, under immense pressure here. He's gone for 15 of his 5 balls. He's got to close it out now. This is the over that the Blasters needed. 15 from it, and now the pressure goes back to the strikers.
And I don't think he caught all of that, and still the ball flew out of the park here. Now then he needs a comeback. 15 runs from this over so far. Oh, he finishes with a dot. He finishes with the dot. And now then 4 overs gone, and we're going to bring in Wally Khan to take us through to that golf ticket strategic timeout. And he's going to describe the action that's happening here in that all-important 5th over.
थैंक यू यूजीन बहुत ही शानदार पावर प्ले स्ट्राइकर्स की जानिब से कमाल की बॉलिंग राला कैप्टन की जानिब से बहुत ही शानदार 2 ओवर 7 रन्स पे लेकिन उसके बाद कमबैक किया ब्लास्टर ने एक शानदार ओवर ब्लास्टर की जानिब से 16 रन्स आए लास्ट ओवर में 15 रन्स स्ट्रॉन्ग मैन एंड्रयू कैप्टन हैं इनके बहुत ही अच्छे शानदार लॉन्ग ऑन के ऊपर से फील्डर के सर के ऊपर से 2 छक्के लगाए और एक कमबैक करते हुए अपनी टीम को फ्रंट से लीड कर रहे हैं अजीब राला ने तो अपना रोल निभाया कैप्टनसी में अभी देखते हैं कि एंड्रयू क्या करते हैं बॉलिंग में चेंज लाया गया है बॉलिंग में चेंज लाया गया है सिगाबी आएंगे जी नए बॉलर सिगाबी राइट आर्म फास्ट हैं पहला बॉल सिगाबी और अच्छा बॉल अच्छा आगाज अच्छा अंजाम खुदा जाने सिगाबी यंग मैन है अभी पहला ओवर है आज के दिन का अच्छा बॉल अच्छा स्ट्राइक किया लियोन अभी तक कुछ खास करने को दिखा नहीं लियोन के बल्ले से सामना कर रहे हैं एक अच्छा शॉट लेकिन एक ही रन तक महदूद फील्डर वहां पर मौजूद था स्ट्राइक रोटेट की लियोन ने एंड्रयू के साथ एंड्रयू एक अच्छी फॉर्म में नजर आ रहे हैं 12 बॉलों का सामना कर चुके हैं 19 रन जिसमें से 2 कमाल के 6 रन आए तो देखते हैं कि एंड्रयू कैप्टन है कैसे लेके जाएंगे अपनी टीम को सिगाबा एक मर्तबा फिर अपने बॉलिंग रन अप के साथ अंपायर को क्रॉस किया ओ बहुत ही अच्छा बॉल थोड़ा सा लो रहा बॉल कमाल की लाइन कमाल की लेंथ अच्छा बॉल कर रहे हैं शानदार जितनी तारीफ उतनी कम ग्रेट बॉलिंग अच्छा बॉल था, थोड़ा सा लो रहा, एंड्रयू को समझने में थोड़ी दिक्कत हुई। बहुत ही कमाल की बॉलिंग सिगाबा की जानिब से, एक मरतबा फिर सिगाबा, और हवा में खेला गया शॉट, कमाल का सीधा बॉलर के सर के ऊपर से 6 रन्स, एक शानदार फलक शबाब छक्का एंड्रयू की जानिब से। स्ट्रॉन्ग मैन है, थोड़ा सा कदमों का इस्तेमाल, आगे निकल के सीधे बल्ले के साथ सीधा कमेंट्री बॉक्स के बिल्कुल सामने 6 रन्स के लिए। एंड्रयू कमाल की बैटिंग करते हुए, अच्छी बॉलिंग थी सिगाबा की जानिब से, उसके बाद उतना ही अच्छा कमबैक। ओ एक मरतबा फिर कमाल का बॉल और बॉल कर दिया, बड़ा बॉल सिगाबा, बहुत ही शानदार बॉलिंग, कमाल की बॉलिंग सिगाबा की जानिब से। क्या कमबैक किया है, शानदार कमबैक, जितनी तारीफ उतनी कम। बिग मैन, द स्ट्रॉन्ग मैन, की बैट्समैन ब्लास्टर की जानिब से एक अच्छा बॉल, पिच हुआ, थोड़ा सा एक्स्ट्रा बाउंस और सीधा स्टंप, मिडल स्टंप, जितनी तारीफ उतनी कम। ओ राइट ऑन द बेल्स, राइट ऑन द बेल्स यूजीन, बहुत ही कमाल की बॉलिंग, क्या कमाल का कमबैक था, इतना जितनी तारीफ उतनी कम। यंग मैन, नए बल्लेबाज, आने वाले बल्लेबाज खरियान, अभी तक पहला मैच है इनका यूजीन, डेब्यू गेम है इनकी। देखते हैं कि डेब्यू में क्या करते हैं। स्ट्रॉन्ग मैन लग रहे हैं 12 नंबर की शर्ट में खियान। डेब्यू गेम आज ब्लास्टर को कहां तक लेके जाएंगे जी। 31 बॉलों पर 57 रन अभी भी दरकार, डू एंड डाई सिचुएशन एक किस्म, अभी भी कुछ भी हो सकता है। देखते हैं खियान अपना पहले मैच का आगाज कैसे करते हैं। सिगाबा कमाल का ओवर, एक छक्का लगा लेकिन 7 रन अभी तक, 1 विकेट, 5 बॉल, लास्ट बॉल है, देखते हैं कैसा फिनिश करते हैं अपने ओवर को। एक मर्तबा फिर सिगाबा, ओ कमाल का बॉल, बहुत ही शानदार बॉल, बहुत ही कमाल का बॉल, क्या कमबैक किया जी सिगाबा, जितनी तारीफ उतनी कम। 5 ओवर के इख्तिताम पर 34 रन्स। और अभी हम जाएंगे जी टिजिक टाइम आउट, ताज 777 गोल्फ टिकट टिजिक टाइम आउट।
जी हाँ दोस्तों, 5वें ओवर की समाप्ति के बाद अब समय हो चुका है गल्फ टिकट स्ट्रेटेजिक टाइम आउट का। जैसा कि हम देख सकते हैं, गल्फ टिकट द्वारा स्पॉन्सर्ड हमारी ड्रिंक्स कार्ट अब मैदान में आ रही है और दोनों टीमों के खिलाड़ियों को रिफ्रेशमेंट्स देगी। अपने दर्शकों को यह मैं याद दिला देना चाहता हूं कि गल्फ टिकट है यूएई का सबसे ज्यादा भरोसेमंद ऑनलाइन लॉटरी ड्रॉ। ये है फुली रेगुलेटेड, रजिस्टर्ड एंड ऑथराइज्ड लॉटरी ड्रॉ फ्रॉम यूएई। आप अभी gulfticket.com पे जाके अपनी किस्मत का खेल खेल सकते हैं। जी हां दोस्तों, gulfticket.com पे जाएं, वहां पे लॉग इन करें, अपना अकाउंट खोलें और खेलिए अपनी किस्मत का खेल। अपने सपनों को उड़ान भरिए और मौका दीजिए अपनी जिंदगी को बदलने का gulfticket.com के साथ। गल्फ टिकट की टैगलाइन है शेयरिंग मिलियन स्माइल्स, और ऐसे ही करोड़ों लोगों के चेहरों पे मुस्कुराहट लाने के बाद गल्फ टिकट आपकी जिंदगी में भी खुशियां भर सकता है। आपको केवल यह करना है कि gulfticket.com पे जाएं, वहां पे अपना अकाउंट खोलें और हिस्सा लें गल्फ टिकट के वीकली ऑनलाइन लॉटरी ड्रॉज में। बिल्कुल दोस्तों, गल्फ टिकट सिर्फ एक प्लेटफॉर्म नहीं है, यह है एक सिंफनी ऑफ होप, एक कैनवस ऑफ पॉसिबिलिटीज, एक टेस्टमेंट है पावर ऑफ ड्रीम्स के लिए। अब समय बर्बाद ना करें, तुरंत जाइए gulfticket.com पे।
And this is the first of a triple header here that we have lined up for you, the Blasters and the Strikers. They're doing battle at the minute. The Dynamos still to come versus the Saints, and then the Blasters again will be taking on the Saints. A triple header of note here in the TAS 777 presents Stars Cricket Club League T10 Cricket. Castle Animal. A festival of cricket out there, and a game that is finely poised. They're at the same stage as Strikers were 42 for 2, where the Blasters find themselves 34 for 2. And the danger man, Andrew Sedane, he had to leave there with a brilliant ball, just clipping the bail. Oh, there it goes. That's huge. That's out of here. Oh, Van Vieren, he's decided he's going to catch a wake-up, and he's buffed the first ball of the 6th over for a 6.
The Blasters really have to get going now, and Van Vieren has decided he's the man that's going to take the charge to Fizzer Fischler. So let's see what the response is from the bowler.
The own bowler like to be hit for a 6 first ball up there. Leon Van Vieren. He's got to take it to the rate is above 10. 51 runs still needed of 29 deliveries. Smoke through. Extra cover. He follows the 6 with a quite magnificent shot through extra cover. All along the deck, 4 runs.
Van Vieren is definitely warming up here. He's taken the fight to Fischler, and Fischler has no answer right now. Too far outside off, given the bowler, given Van Vieren the luxury of space outside that off stump, and he said, thank you very much, right through there.
Oh, 47 of 28, folks. That's gone up in the air again. This has gone up in the air again. It's going to go all the way. He's gone 6, 4, 6. That's horns there by De Jong.
Van Vieren is definitely taking it now, and he's put the bowler under immense pressure. I don't think we'll see him come back. 16 runs or 3 balls.
Eugene, let me tell you something. Bowler अपना आपको पहली बॉल पर छक्का लगा, फिर आपने लाइन नहीं चेंज की, फिर आपको चौका लगा, आपने फिर भी लाइन नहीं चेंज की. आप एक ही लाइन पे बॉलिंग कर रहे हैं तो आपको रन्स आएंगे. आपको लाइन चेंज करनी पड़ेगी, स्लोअर वन करने पड़ेंगे. और ये स्लोअर वन, अच्छा बॉल, स्लोअर वन, लेकिन अंपायर का फैसला वाइड बॉल.
That's what pressure does. That's what pressure does. Your first 3 balls have been deposited out of the park here. Next ballers are wide, under pressure. Just need to settle the mind here. But what an onslaught this is by Van Vieren. He's moved to 25 of 15 deliveries.
जी हाँ यूजीन, अच्छा आगाज है ब्लास्टर की जानिब से. 3 बॉल 17 रन. एक मरतबा फिर अच्छी शॉट, लेकिन 1 रन तक की महदूद. अच्छा कमबैक किया बॉलर का. आपको लाइन और लेंथ पर फोकस करना पड़ेगा. अगर आपको एक लाइन से पिकअप शॉट आ रहा है तो आपको चेंज करना पड़ेगा. ये T10 गेम है. आपको स्लोअर वन करनी पड़ेगी. आपको बैक ऑफ द लेंथ बॉल करनी पड़ेगी. आप एवरी बॉल फुल लेंथ नहीं जा सकते.
Oh, it's going to be a close one here. Young Christopher, it's going to be a close one.
2 balls to go. He's gone for 17 so far. Let's see if Fischler can come back.
39 runs needed. 26 balls remaining. Oh, the old, I'll just let the ball. Oh, in fact, it's a wide there by De Jong.
The ball came back, but not enough. But Fischler's doing what the rest of them didn't, what the rest of the strikers bowler didn't do. Giving them space outside off. Hit the deck, just pitch it on off stump, bring it back into the batsman, and you get good purchase for it. So he's got to do it.
Let's hit the pad there. They're going to come through for 1. It has been a run rate that started before this over has been bowled. Started at above 11. It has gone now just a tick above 8.5. That has been the onslaught here now by the Blasters. They're living up to their name, it seems.
जी हाँ यूजीन, अच्छा आगाज ब्लास्टर की जानिब से. इस ओवर में बहुत ही शानदार कमबैक किया. कमाल की बैटिंग लियोन की जानिब से. एक मरतबा फिर स्लोअर वन बॉल, नो बॉल और मिसफील्ड. कीपर की जानिब से 2 रन का इजाफा. आई थिंक दूसरे की कॉल तेज होना पड़ेगा. Kamal ki running between the wicket.
Well, in fact, he's changed his tune. It's just a wide. He's changed his tune. Oh no! That is a big no ball. He's changed his mind again. I mean,
Leon,
there he goes. It's a
आपके
free.
पास मौका है.
It's all falling apart for Fichler here. This has been a disastrous over for the strikers.
I can't cover that up. I can't sugarcoat that. Free hit coming. There it goes. It's going to go for another boundary. For another boundary.
24.
24 runs from over number 6. We are going to be talking long and hard about that over. And is that the over that blasts the Blasters to victory here?
That's the over that the Blasters definitely needed. 24 runs off that over. Fichler doing exactly what the other bowlers didn't do, and he's gone to the fences.
30, folks, 30 runs needed for victory. There is 24 balls still remaining. Is there another spanner in the works here? Sigabi, he's going to continue here from the golf ticket end.
जी हाँ, कमाल की बल्लेबाजी ब्लास्टर की जानिब से एक अच्छा कमबैक. 24 ओवर लास्ट ओवर में एक मरतबा फिर सिगाबे आए हैं जी. स्ट्राइक रोटेट किया है जी. बहुत ही अच्छा चॉइस था स्ट्राइक रोटेट की. लियोन सेट बैट्समैन है. 18 बॉलों का सामना किया. 30 रन अभी तक उनके बल्ले से. ये इनकी की विकेट है. अगर तो लियोन 2 ओवर तक स्ट्राइक पर रहे तो जैसा कि लग रहा है कि ये मैच नेक्स्ट ओवर में खत्म कर देंगे. आपको ये विकेट निकालनी होगी सिगाबे.
Excellent bit of fielding there, keeps it down to 1. And this is what Sigabe has got to do to try and get his team back in it, because the equation, as you see there, 28 runs from 22. Normally, I say normally, Christopher, it should be a walk in the park, but I'm not going to say anything because anything can happen. Steaming in here again. Full toss. This is going to be clubbed here to Ralo's, fielding it long on. This has been a tidy over. Tidy over by the bowler.
Good over so far by Sigabi. Putting the ball in line and length. But you're right. You got to back the batting team here. It's 27 of 21. And Van Vieren is on strike. Let's see what he does with this ball.
That's going to be up. That's going to be over. Murdoch that was in the ring. The ball is trying to get to the boundary. It's just going to be a couple. Not sure I know about having that Murdoch up. It seems like it's an easy shot. Van Vieren is eyeing that up. 25 runs, folks. 25 off the remaining 20 deliveries.
जी हाँ, गाबे की 2 बॉलें अभी भी बाकी हैं. अच्छे बॉलर हैं, अच्छी लाइन और लेंथ से बॉल करते हैं, लेकिन आपको अगर इस मैच में कमबैक करना है तो आपको लियोन को पकड़ना होगा. एक अच्छा बॉल, बहुत ही अच्छा बॉल, लेकिन मिसफील्ड हुआ. रन्स नहीं लिया लियोन ने. स्ट्राइक रोटेट नहीं किया. अभी लास्ट बॉल का सामना करेंगे लियोन.
1 ball left in this over. You feel like we're all set for a grandstand finish. It's 8 to the over. Required run rate. Leon Van Vieren in good nick here. Let's see what happens with the last ball of Sigabe's over.
Oh, it's been clocked. Now, how's the running? No, Leon Van Vieren want nothing to do with it. Oh, but Van Vieren says he wants some. And they come back for 2. So that's going to finish that. So that's going to leave us with 18 balls left in the contest. 23 runs left for the Blasters for victory. Are we going to have a supernova? It's not the day to be having that. We're having to deal with a triple header. Let me tell you, folks.
I don't think so.
So it's going to be an interesting final 3 overs here for the strikers. That over by Fichler really put him on the back foot. A good comeback from Sigabe, but the worm is just going higher and higher and higher.
There's the equation. It's fairly simple. 23 runs. That is for the team in grey to get 18 balls to be delivered by the team in Orange, the strikers. Van Grienen, he's on strike. Cronje, Van Grienen. The bowler is the big number 26. Glakudi. Apologies. Glakudi. He's going to be bowling here from the tower. 7-7-7 and 3 overs to go here, folks.
जी हाँ 18 balls और
Big
अच्छा
appeal.
ball, big
appeal.
जी हाँ ये की ओवर होगा जी स्ट्राइकर्स की जानिब से ओ अच्छा बॉल था लेकिन अच्छा फैसला अंपायर की जानिब से थोड़ा सा लेग स्टंप अंपायर कॉल हो सकती है ये की ओवर होगा स्ट्राइकर्स की जानिब से 22 रन्स चाहिए 17 बॉल्स हैं आपके पास और लियोन सेट बैट्समैन है अगर तो आपको लियोन की विकेट मिलती है तो आप कम बैक करेंगे
This is the matchup we've been waiting for. Glakudi versus Van Vieren for the game.
Hit out there again, too long on the running is not that hard there, it has to be said. They got to try and run hard as well, especially Van Vieren if you want to get back on strike. Again, screams of catch it. Was nowhere near a fielder, but anyway, 1 run it is.
You sense that there's a bit of desperation in the strikers right now. They've got to break this partnership and got to break it within the next few balls.
I think there's a sense of desperation from the people sitting to your left, mate. I mean, they just want wickets to fall.
It's great to see a good turnout here today, though.
Look at 36-run partnership with just 16 deliveries. Cross the line.
That's what the strikers needed, a dot ball. Precious dot ball right now.
यही लाइन है यही लाइन है आपको
Cronje van Grienen, sorry, apologies, not covering himself in glory with that shot. Let's see what the follow-up is from Glakudi.
15 balls, 21 runs. Forget about the run rate. It's all about the balls and runs at the minute. He crosses the line again. Oh, excellent bit of work done there. Short, fine leg. He's just swinging from the rafters, but swinging a little bit skew. He's swinging across the line. You want to be hitting straight like Van Vieren.
जी हाँ अच्छा ओवर सोफा अलकुदी की जानिब से आपको डॉट बॉल्स करनी पड़ेंगी आपको विकेट चाहिए अगर कम बैक करना है स्ट्राइकर्स आपको विकेट चाहिए लियोन अगर ये मैच फिनिश करना चाहेंगे तो आपको स्ट्राइक लेना पड़ेगा एक मर्तबा फिर लियोन सामने और उठा के खेला
Oh! I tell you, folks, a little bit of a parachute there, but he just kept it down to 1.
But why didn't he go forward when he saw the ball? I can't believe that he might have lost that ball in the clouds because that was a regulation catch from the boundary there.
In the clouds? It's the clouds across the moon, mate, if you ask me. Well then, 13 balls, 19 runs. Everybody stay calm. That's what the bowler's indicating there. Just stay calm. I got this. What did I tell you? He says, calm down, folks. I got this. Bowls him, neck and crop. It's a ripper.
That's a great ball by Sipamla. Great ball. Forcing the batsman to go out. He's got a free hit. Not a noble free hit, but a free hit to try and get runs. He doesn't get that. You miss, I hit. Thanks very much for coming.
Super over, Wally. Super over beckons here. I'm telling you, folks, there's 12 balls remaining. 19 runs needed. 18 runs takes us to a super over, supernova. Anything less than 18 is going to be victory for the team in orange. The strikers, as it is. That man, Labuschagne, a.k.a. Labuschagne, that needs to come out and bat like Marnus Labuschagne, one feels.
जी हाँ यूजीन बहुत ही शानदार ओवर लगूदी की जानिब से किया गया कमाल की बॉलिंग अच्छा ओवर आपको ब्लास्टर को अगर ये मैच जीतना है तो ये की ओवर होगा स्ट्राइकर्स आपके पास चांस नहीं है आपको लाइन पकड़नी पड़ेगी ये ओवर है देखते हैं कि मैच कौन सी साइड पे जाता है
Match on, yeah, he needs to go at everything as that strike rate indicates of 150 plus. It's going to be Lacona. He's going to be Lacona back into the attack here. His first over, his previous over, gone for 15. He can't afford that. I tell you, he cannot be affording that.
No, he can't at all. This is going to be a matchup that you feel that Van Vieren is going to want to get the upper hand first up. He might have the first 2 balls to play with.
The field, the ring field, fine leg in the ring. Oh, third man is going back now. They got a point in the ring. They got an extra cover and they got a mid-off. Oh, we know where Van Vieren's going to be looking. He's going to be looking to hit this over mid-off for sure. Oh, you can't hit those. You cannot hit those, boy. A Yorker out of the top draw.
That's an excellent start by Kwala. Just what the strikers needed. In the block hole, slower ball, unplayable. Lucky to get that ball out.
कमाल की बॉलिंग जी, कमाल का आगाज लिखोना की जानिब से. अच्छा स्लो वन यॉर्क लेंथ पे बॉल किया. तो ये की ओवर होगा. आपने पहला ओवर 15 रन पे दिया. एक्सपेंसिव गेम, आपको कमबैक करना पड़ेगा. लिखोना आपको अपनी टीम को जितवाना पड़ेगा. आपको अपने कैप्टन का साथ देना पड़ेगा. एक मरतबा फिर आउटसाइड एज, फील्डर बॉल के नीचे और ये की विकेट.
अंपायर का फैसला. Oh, it's a no ball. Oh, it is a no ball. That's not excellent at all.
Big upset. ये बहुत बड़ा बिग अपसेट हो सकता है. आप ऐसे मौके पर ऐसा काम नहीं कर सकते. लिखोना आपने कर दिखाया. आपने की विकेट निकाल ली, लेकिन आप ओवर द लाइन स्टेप कर गए. ये आपको बहुत महंगा पड़ सकता है. ये आपको बहुत महंगा पड़ सकता है लिखोना.
17 now needed off 11 balls. With the free hit to come here. This is just swing from the rafters. Labaskachny. You're allowed to change the field if they want. They decided to keep Murdoch up. It's a little bit of a mystery, that one. That's gone high into the air. Rala letting the ball. Oh, there's all sorts of things happening here. It's just going to be one.
That's a bit of a comedy of errors there, but nonetheless, not a lot of damage done to the score there. But 16 runs off 10 balls now. Kwala's got to redeem himself off that previous no ball to Van Vieren. Van Vieren's back on strike, and you got to back him against this bowling.
16 runs, 10 balls. That is carved here to deep at wicket. What's the running like? The running is not good as again ambled. And if there's one thing I have to say about Van Vieren, he doesn't seem to run that first one hard. And that's one thing he really needs to work on. He's batted nicely here for his team. He's on 39 off 27 deliveries.
यूजीन क्या कमाल का बॉल किया लिखोना ने. अच्छा आगाज है अभी तक. 3 बॉलों पर एक नो बॉल पर अपसेट हुआ, लेकिन अभी भी आपके पास मौका है. ये 3 बॉल एक क्रूशल होंगी गेम की. ओ अच्छा बॉल, लेकिन डाउन द लेग साइड. अंपायर का कॉल लेग बाय, आई थिंक 1 रन.
Big appeal, big appeal. There we go, Jamie. One leg up in the air. Let's have a sneak preview at this one. Oh, it's going down the leg side, mate. I mean,
that's missing at least another stump.
No, it was just going down. So 8 balls remaining, 14 runs. 13 runs takes us to our first super over. That's up in the air. Rala's coming. Rala's coming. Rala! They come back for 2. They come back for 2. He made the long yards, unfortunately, for the cap. He put that down.
That's a big moment in the game. That could have been the end of the game for the Blasters, because Van Vieren has been doing so well, but the captain dropping the catch, unfortunately.
1 ball to go. This is a vital ball. This is a big ball in the context of this game. 12 needed of 7 deliveries. Van Vieren on strike. Yeah, that has been hit down the ground. What's the running like again? Van Vieren is ambling. Ambling again. It's just 1. People throwing their heads up in arms here, mate. It's going to go to that last over, folks. We've gone again to the last over, where that is the team in grey, the Blasters, requiring 11 off the remaining 6 balls.
It's going to be interesting to see who's going to be the bowler of the last over here. You can't put Fiekler in here because he went for 24 in his previous over. Who will the strikers bowl in this last over? And it looks like it's Mangalisum Tia, the star of the batsman, the star of the batting for the strikers. He's going to be a bowler in the last over. This is going to be a clutch over for him. Let's see if he can do any damage.
Well, let's firstly look at this field. Third man, fine leg. They are in the ring. Point, extra cover is in the ring. Super over on a day where you have a triple header is not ideal for a certain person, Tian. But we'll see where this over is going to take us. It is 11, off 6. Van Vieren on strike. He's sitting on 42.
Jihan.
Oh, that's hit powerfully down the ground. It's going to be 4 runs off the first ball.
बहुत ही शानदार स्ट्राइक लियोन की जानिब से सीधे बल्ले के साथ खेला. अंपायर के सर के ऊपर से सीधा साइड स्क्रीन को जाके लगा 4 रन्स. देखते हैं कौन बनेगा हीरो, लियोन या बनेंगे मितिया. मतिया पहला बॉल 4 रन्स, आगाज अच्छा, अंजाम खुदा जाने.
Oh, you can't be appealing for that. You cannot be bowling around. Oh, don't throw the ball. Don't throw the ball. Oh, that's going to be 4 balls now. That's going to be left to bowl in this encounter.
That's criminal from Tia. He should just held onto the ball and they would have had Van Vieren on strike and Van Vieren off strike. So that's just criminal from the bowler.
It's 4 balls, 5 runs. Bowled again. Now we can throw. Oh, no!
Eugene, let me tell you something. ये तो वो बात हुई कि आ बैल मुझे मार. आप इस तरह के काम लास्ट ओवर में नहीं कर सकते. नए बैट्समैन को स्ट्राइक पे आने दें. आप नया बैट्समैन है लियोन. अगर वो स्ट्राइक पे आएंगे तो वो आपको ओवर द एक्स्ट्रा कवर हो, आप गुड लेंथ पे बॉल करेंगे या फुल लेंथ, तो वो आपको बाउंड्री नहीं लगा सकते. बहुत ही खराब एफर्ट बॉलर की जानिब से, बहुत ही खराब. जितना कहा जाए उतनी खराब एफर्ट.
3 runs from 3 balls. The finer things. When you need to stay calm, you need to just keep calm. Show some game awareness. They need something big now. He was good with the bat, as Chris said earlier. Needs something special for the last 3 balls here. That's going to be a full toss. The way Van Vieren's running, it's just going to be 1, and that's all they need. That is all they need.
The strikers are snatching defeat from the jaws of victory here. They were doing so well. Leon Van Vieren has played a blinding innings of 48 of 32 unfinished. He looks like he's feeling the effects of it now.
He's spent, mate. But he's totally spent out there.
But he's got 2 balls left. All Liam Labashachne has to do is to put the ball in the gaps, and the game is done.
What do you think about Super Over?
Well, not sure. This ball will tell us a lot. They need 1 more in the field, in the ring for me. They need to stop at mid-wicket area. They're not going to do that. Or in fact, they are going to do that now. But he's not saving 1.
Out off stump.
Oh, it's a dot ball. It's a dot ball, folks. It is a dot ball. We are going to their final over. The final ball. They need 2 for victory. A dot ball wins it for the strikers. 2 runs wins it for the Blasters. Can you Adam and Eve it?
This is the most exciting finish to a wonderful game of cricket. Let's see if Mtia can finish us off.
जी हाँ दर्शकों, सुपर ओवर, ब्लास्टर या फिर स्ट्राइकर्स, कौन बनेगा आज का हीरो?
I'm not sure why they're bringing the field up like that. They want to go for the outright win here. Final ball. Oh dear, we are going to go to that super over. We are going to overtime here, folks. Can you believe it?
या जैसा कि यूजीन ने कहा था 3 ओवर पहले के सुपर ओवर होगा. वही हुआ सुपर ओवर कमाल की बॉलिंग अच्छी बॉलिंग लेकिन आपने गलती की आपने जो एक्स्ट्रा रन्स दो दिए वो आपने गलती की आपको न्यू बल्लेबाज को स्ट्राइक करवाना चाहिए था अगर न्यू बल्लेबाज सामने होते तो ये रिजल्ट कुछ और होता लेकिन सुपर ओवर
Well, we are going to go to that super over supernova in a very exciting game. So how this works, folks, the team that just finished batting, they are going to continue batting out there for 1 over. So they got to nominate their 3 batters, and that's all they got. For the strikers, they've got to bowl 1 person. 1 person has to bowl 6 balls. If you lose 2 wickets, that's your 1 super over done and dusted. Now, who do you throw the ball to here? Who would you throw the ball to if you were in the strikers?
I would take it to the captain. The captain bowled very well, 7 runs, 1 wicket off his 2 overs. The captain has to take the reins here because you see, had he kept himself out to bowl at the death, this might have been a different story altogether. But he didn't, and Leon van Vuuren took it to Feza Fischler, and he got 24 off that. Leon van Vuuren looks shocked right now. He looks like he's on his back in the back plates. He's on his back. He's tired. I don't think he's going to be the next. He deserves a break. But it's got to be the captain to bowl the super over for the strikers.
He's got to be out there, Chris. He's got to be out there with Andrew. I think Andrew, and then take your pick from the rest to go out there and try and buff it all the way because he is seeing it as big as a beach ball for sure.
Definitely. But Andrew's got to be, so it's going to be captain versus captain here today. So let's see.
We're going to show you some highlights from that entertaining second innings. You have the games to follow, folks, but it's all about the Blasters and the Strikers here. Game 1, and we're already into overtime. It's going to be a super over. The Dynamos and the Saints, they got to hold their time. They just got to be watching the entertainment that we've been enjoying here in that first game. And then the Blasters, they'll be up against the Saints in the last game coming up today. And what an affair we have for you folks. The interesting thing we got to try and work out is who is going to be batting for the Blasters. I think, and this is my call, it's got to be the captain, Andrew. It's got to be Leon van Vuuren, even though he's blowing and puffing. But he's got to be out there. Then take your pick, Christopher, from the rest of them to see who can try and get them to some total that they're going to try and defend here. Rala, you say Rala's got a bowl?
I think Rala's got a bowl. Slakudi also played very bowled very well. Denge, not the guy. And maybe Twala, but Twala also he was a bit wayward in his line there. but it's got to be Rala. It's got to be the captain who's going to take this.
It might be cold where that mountains are there with some snow on it, but here the action is hot, hot, hot. The Blasters, as we see, they're top of the pile here. The Strikers, they have got one victory from their 4 games. They are desperately looking for another one. In some way, it should have been. This is their second close game. In the Saints, they needed 6 runs for victory when they were batting in that game, and they came up short. And now, in another game that is tight, it's gone again. It's gone again to the last over. And in fact, it's actually gone to a super over.
Well, you've called it. The captain from the Blasters, Andrew Steyn, has come in striding out of the change room. He looks like a man on a mission here. It's definitely going to be captain versus captain.
Well, I'm not sure who's going to be the bowler. I just don't know.
I will go with Rala.
I mean, good to see. You going Rala, Valikan?
I will go with Rala. Actually, he's an experienced bowler and a captain of the team, so he knows what to do.
Well, there's different opinions, different strokes for different folks.
But I can't understand how it fell apart or fell apart for the Strikers with first last 24 run over, and then the last over where there were 2 overthrows. 2 of them could definitely have been avoided.
There's the leading run scorers there, and Gabada, he's now top of the pile. He's got 91 runs, highest score of 31. That came today, folks. He's batted nicely. He's had a good tournament. Kudu's also up there. Kai Curran, the highest score of 60. He finds himself in third place. There's Leon van Vieren. He's also up there. And it definitely looks like we're going to watch some of the highlights just leading into that super over that we will have. And this has been really good. It's been entertaining stuff, hasn't it? Some of the stuff we have seen here, some of it hasn't been, but for the majority of it has been really good from both these teams.
There's been some clutch batters in both teams. Van Vieren and Steyn for the Blasters, and Mtia and Gabada for the Strikers. But look at this, some really good shots played on the offside and on both sides of the wicket. So we've had a couple of sixes, I think 4 or 5 sixes in the match. But great running, 2 run-outs. It's been a fantastic game of cricket so far. Thoroughly deserving of a super over.
Oh, you might say that, but there's some people that we know that's in our ear that don't like this, especially when there's a triple header on board. But we have it now. I mean, there's a couple of men smiling from year to year having this. I mean, the players, I'm not sure how they see it. It's probably just exciting for them as well, but who knows? Who knows?
Well, you can definitely say for sure that cricket is the ultimate winner on the day like today.
Not sure about that, mate. But anyway, I'll go with you.
Well, Van Vieren and Sardane is waiting to get to take the pitch. We just got a couple of minutes before the super over happens, but it's definitely going to be scintillating stuff.
Well, just to let you know how this works again, folks, you nominate your 3 batters, and then that's your toll that you have. So if they lose 2 wickets, that's the innings effectively done. You try and score as many runs in the 6 balls that you have at your disposal. Then it's a team in orange that's got to come out here and try and get those runs. They will have the same suit of having 3 nominated batters, and then they got to try and get that.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see because the pitch has played a major part in this game because the bowlers were hitting their line and lengths. But now it's going on in the day and the pitch is starting to get baked out a bit. The sun is drying the pitch out. It's going to be great for batting.
I think I have to agree with you. I think it's getting better. I think this is a game where we've seen a lot of sixes being buffed to all parts here. We've seen the ball hitting the top of off stump as well. I mean, the Strikers had this game, Christopher. They had the game. And it's got a little bit of game awareness again from them. And this is all part of the learning culture that they will go through here for sure.
It's about percentage cricket. it's about game management, as you say. Had they just kept the ball, put the ball in the right lines and lengths, good solid fielding, this game would have been home and dry. But unfortunately, they did not do that, and now we have a super over. So the strikers will be, to a lesser extent, kicking themselves that they didn't close out the game like they should have. Of course, 90 runs is a good innings, good total to defend. Unfortunately, they did not defend it well, so now we have a super over. We're coming close to the time where the players will take the field and the umpires will walk on.
Yeah, I have my normal customers here for the super over, supernova. They've made their way out. Everybody's ready to go. They want to get this going. Everybody's going to enjoy this. I tell you what, that last over, the people came out from nowhere. They came out and stood on the side here. They stood in front of the clubhouse. They just came to witness that last over.
It was as if there was a lunchtime around here, because everybody came out from their workplaces and just descended on the field. It was amazing to see.
There, the umpires in their rosy red shirts, sponsored by Golf Ticket. They've got a part to play now. 6 balls. It's 6 balls. Now, I can tell you, it is the captain, Andrew. It is the man that has just got to 49 in that innings. Leon van Vieren, they're going out. Now, the important thing here is, this is one aspect of it, these two can certainly buff the ball. But what we need to see from Van Vieren as well, if he can't hit it for a boundary, he has to run 2 here, because 2s are going to be very important here.
And that's the clutch thing. They did not run many 2s with these two when they were at the crease in the first innings. It's going to be interesting, because you have to swing, but if you miss, you got to run. So it's going to be interesting to see the strategy for Van Vieren and Steiden here. Rala
with ball in hand. So everybody got what they wanted. Everybody, including Wally Khan, got what he wanted.
जी हाँ, यूजीन राला एक्सपीरियंस बॉलर हैं, जैसा कि टीम को लीड कर रहे हैं, तो आई थिंक गुड ऑप्शन है. राला प्रेशर सिचुएशन में खेलना जानते हैं, बॉल को स्विंग करना जानते हैं. तो लेट्स सी आज अपनी टीम के लिए क्या करते हैं.
Right, Van Vieren looks like he's going to be facing the first ball. Has he still got the capability of seeing this white ball as big as a beach ball? We'll soon find out. The field fairly spread wide. They've got 4 in the ring, which is third man, fine leg, point, extra cover. They've got a deep mid-wicket. They've got a deep square leg, long on, long off, sweep on the offside. So everybody's in anticipation.
You can cut the atmosphere with a knife. You're so tense it is around the ground here today.
How blunt's your knife?
My knife ain't blunt, sir. My knife's not blunt at all.
Well, it looks like we're set to go, are we?
Still 1 minute.
Oh, we're set to go.
Rala, the captain.
Sorry.
He's at the top of his run-up.
20 seconds, mate. 20 seconds.
Van Vieren is there waiting for him to come up. We're just waiting for the gate to go.
There we go. Super over. Oh, it's a dot ball. It is a dot ball. So the super over's turned into a super 5 ball over.
That's a fantastic outcome for the strikers. Good ball.
बहुत ही शानदार बॉल था जी राला की जानिब से, और उतनी ही कमाल की फील्डिंग. तेज गया बॉल फील्डर के सीधा हाथों में. बहुत ही अच्छी फील्ड, और राला एक्सपीरियंस मैन सामना करेंगे द डेंजरस मैन लियोन. आज के मैन 49 नॉट आउट गए. अनफॉर्चुनेट हुआ. अभी भी कुछ भी कर सकते हैं अपनी टीम के लिए. लियोन को कुछ करना पड़ेगा अपनी टीम के लिए.
Oh, now then, here's the running. How is the running? You know which end to throw to. Oh, that's a right end. That's going to be 1. So 1 of 2 balls. brings the big man, the captain, Andrew, on strike.
Yeah, it was a good cricket there by the strikers. But you see, this is why Ralo's bowling the super over. He's hitting his lines, he's hitting his length, giving nothing to the batsman. And these two batsmen are on top form, so he's doing well.
Oh, it's coming out to deep square again. How's the running? It's just going to be one, folks. It is one. 2 runs off the first 3 balls. Advantage, strikers.
बहुत ही कमाल का आगाज राला की जानिब से 3 बॉलरों पर अभी तक 2 रन तक महदूद लियोन और एंड्रयू द कैप्टन ऑफ ब्लास्टर दोनों विकेट पे मौजूद आपको रन्स करने पड़ेंगे सुपर ओवर एटलीस्ट 10 से 12 रन्स
Oh, what bowling. What absolutely fantastic bowling by the captain, Rala. That's 3 runs of 4 deliveries. 2 balls to come, folks.
Leading from the front is the captain, Rala, here. In the block hole, slower delivery. Let's see what he comes up for the last 2.
That's up in the air. Who wants it? Oh, it's going over third man. In fact, it's gone for 4. Can you believe that? That's gone nowhere where Andrew wanted to hit this ball. Sort of advances down the pitch and he sort of gives it the old whirly.
Another agricultural shot there, but it gives them the 4 runs that they so desperately need. It's 7 with 1 ball to go.
जी हाँ ये होगा बॉल आज के दिन का राला द कैप्टन एक्सपीरियंस मैन कहाँ करेंगे सामना लियोन अच्छा बॉल और सीधा फील्डर के हाथों में दूसरे रन्स की कॉल आपको तेज दौड़ना पड़ेगा अच्छी रनिंग
between the wicket. And that's all she wrote here, folks. It's going to be 9 that's required. 9 runs for the strikers. Apologies, 10 runs needed by the strikers. Just being corrected there by Wally. He's totally correct. That's 10 runs needed in the super over for the strikers.
You feel that Mtia has to be the batsman for the strikers to come out here. He was the one that took the fight to the Blasters cricket bowling team. So it's going to be Mtia and Gabada. You would feel that has to bat for the strikers. We'll be back in a while.
जी हाँ बहुत ही अच्छा कमाल का सुपर ओवर राला की जानिब से आउटसाइड एज लगा थर्ड मैन की जानिब एक 4 रन चौका मिला ब्लास्टर को 10 रन देखते हैं कि अभी स्ट्राइकर्स की जानिब से बल्लेबाजी के लिए कौन सी टीम कौन से 2 ऐसे खिलाड़ी मैदान में उतारे जाएंगे जो कि इस सुपर ओवर को अबूर कर जाएं और देखते हैं कि ब्लास्टर्स अपने कौन से की बॉलर्स को आजमाएंगे स्टे ट्यून विद द सुपर ओवर
Well, it is going to be that type of super over. We're going to expect a lot of running here. Who are going to be the guys? But that was the match summary of the game being tied here that led us to this super over, supernova. I mean, what are we looking at? Are we going to look at Rabada? Are we going to look at who's that? Sepo?
And Eugene, what about next super over?
No, mate. Please, just let us have one. This is where we are at the supernova, where it is the strikers, the team in orange, that's going to need 10 runs for victory. And if they get 9 runs for 9 runs will mean another tie. It will mean that we are going to be counting the amount of dots conceded by the team. And that is how we will come up with a victory or a team that is victorious in this one. So we will not be going to another super over. We will then be counting the amount of dots conceded by these two teams. I wonder if they know that.
You would feel that this would it's an advantage to the strikers because all it takes is two boundaries and the game would be definitely in their favor. And Mtia didn't need to put in he needed to have his eye played in. He went from the get-go. So for the strikers, it's going to be Mangaliso Mtia and Tebo Siki. That's an interesting call of Siki. He did start from the... He did play a good cameo role at the start of the innings, but they've gone with Tebo Siki and Mangaliso Mtia to bat out to see if they can get these 10 runs.
जी हाँ आपको बताता चलूँ कि सुपर ओवर स्ट्राइकर्स के बल्लेबाज बैटिंग के लिए रवां दवा 10 रन्स का हदफ अगर तो ये सुपर ओवर टाई हुआ अगर तो 9 रन्स बने इस ओवर में तो डॉट बॉल्स को काउंट किया जाएगा जिस टीम की ज़्यादा डॉट बॉल होंगी वो टीम लूज़ हो जाएगी तो सुपर ओवर दोबारा हमें देखने को नहीं मिलेगा आपको ये मैच फिनिश करना पड़ेगा नहीं तो डॉट बॉल्स पर फैसला होगा
Well, 10 is the total for the team in orange. They have royally entertained us here. It's gonna be Labuskaghni that's gonna be bowling here from the golf ticket end. He is bowling to Tebo, big burly left-hander. Man on the other end batting with him. It is your man, Mattia. He is also out there. There he is.
Great idea by the strikers, putting in a left-hand, right-hand combination, unsettling Labuskaghni here. So you can expect a couple of extras coming off the bowling. He's got to keep those extras down to the absolute minimum if the Blasters have any chance of defending their 9.
Well, here we go, folks. Super over. The second innings, 10 wanted. That's hit firmly down the ground. Is it going to go? Oh, excellent work by Liam van Mierlen. And they come back for 2. Great stuff by the big man to get that from going over the rope.
That was excellent fielding there.
बहुत ही कमाल की फील्डिंग बिग मैन की जानिब से अपनी टीम के लिए 2 रन सेव किए सुपर ओवर 5 बॉल 8 रन अभी भी दरकार
8 runs to win.
Big hit! Big hit! Huge hit! What a strike by the left-hander. It's gone all the way.
Like I said, 2 boundaries and the game is done. Outside off, goes across to the line, swings it way over the boundary, and it's 6.
कमाल का शॉट जी कमाल का स्विंग छोटा बॉल था सीधा डिस्पैच किया 6 रन्स के लिए मिड विकेट एरिया की जानिब आपको अगर सुपर ओवर करना है तो आपको फुल लेंथ बॉल करने पड़ेंगे ये छोटा लेंथ बॉल आपको नहीं करना पड़ेगा आपको अपनी फील्ड प्लेस चेक करनी पड़ेगी आपकी फील्डिंग कहां पर है
It was in the arc. It was out the park. Oh, what a match. 2 balls into the second innings of the super over. And now they just can do it in singles. But I'm not sure that's what they're thinking. They require 2 runs from 4 deliveries.
Jubilant scenes in the strikers' change room here. But the game is not done yet. The job is not done. They've got to play percentage cricket now. Let's see. 2 runs needed, 4 balls to go.
There's a dot ball, is it? Oh, it's a bye. Oh, no. I think he's hit the stumps. He's hit the stumps. Oh, my word. We are in for another twist, folks. It's a run out. It is a run out.
Another twist.
Well, I mean, this game has had everything. You talk about peaks and flows. You talk about up and downs. You talk about chalk and cheese. We've had everything.
Yes, but again, that's not good game management. They did not have to run that. Let's look at the replay.
Excellent delivery.
Excellent delivery. No
Yorker
need to
lunge.
run that. Yep, definitely out.
जी हाँ, गबादा रन आउट हुए. सुपर ओवर आपको इस तरह का चांस नहीं लेना चाहिए. अभी भी 3 बॉल बाकी, 2 रन्स स्ट्राइकर को मैच जीतने के लिए, और ब्लास्टर को सिर्फ 1 विकेट दरकार. अगर तो इस बॉल पर विकेट आती है तो ब्लास्टर शानदार कमबैक करेंगे. आपको ये 1 रन महंगा पड़ सकता है. अभी आपको ये 1 विकेट महंगी पड़ सकती है.
Well, now this has put a different perspective on this game. If the Blasters manage to get one more wicket, they are victorious. Oh, it's a dot ball. It's a dot ball. 2 runs needed from 2 balls.
That's okay. He can afford a dot ball, but now he's got to hit the ball now. He's got to put the ball, and there's space, there's coverage in the offside. There's time, there's chance to hit it on the offside. Let's see if he takes it.
ये होता है जी प्रेशर सुपर ओवर का. प्रेशर प्रेशर प्रेशर
Oh, it's a dot
प्रेशर. ये
ball.
होता है प्रेशर.
What a
Dot ball
comeback
again.
by Labuskachny. Now, folks, 1 run. We will need some calculators. We will need some accountants to count the amount of dots here. 2 runs means it's victory for the strikers. Anything, if it's a dot ball, it means the Blasters, they are victorious.
जी हाँ, आपको बताता चलूं कि अगर इस बॉल पर 1 रन आया तो फिर भी ब्लास्टर विक्टोरियस करार दिए जाएंगे, क्योंकि डॉट्स बॉल पर फैसला होगा.
Here we go with the final ball. The final ball. 2 runs needed.
The tension is palpable here. Once jubilant strikers' change room has now gone eerily silent, and it's now down to the final ball. Here it comes. Here we go.
That is crashed through the offside. It's going to go for 4, and that's going to be victory to the strikers. And look at the jubilant scenes here. Rala, he steams up. He goes over to his batters. What wild scenes we're seeing here. It's been an excellent game of cricket. It's in a game that the strikers, they seem to be up, then they seem to be down, but they managed to get over the line. Well done to them, but also well done to Belville Blasters for a great entertaining game.
We've had a wonderful game of cricket here. It ebbed, it flowed. We had wonderful bowling, masterful batting, and in the end, the strikers, with the last ball of the super over, taking the game by the scruff of the neck and winning.
Yeah, what a victory that was there for the strikers. And you are really going to be really entertained by the highlights package that we got off. But it's been some game. Do not go too far, folks, because that match, as you can see, it was the Soloman strikers. They won on the super over the Belville Blasters. It's been entertaining. Enjoy some of the highlights that you're going to see there as we get ready for that second match. Well, we've been royally entertained here with the match here between the Belville Blasters and the Soloman Strikers. It went to a super over, and it is a team from the Strikers that are victorious. So we're going to have a word here with Andrew first and foremost, the captain for Belville. That was some game, wasn't it?
Oh yeah, it's not every day it goes down to the wire like that. So, a bit disappointing to be on the losing end, but always nice to be part of such a game.
Yeah, you guys are still, I mean, you got a smile on your face. It's nice to have a tight game again. I mean, you guys are still up there, but it's just a finer margin. You'll be looking at the finer points there during that innings as well.
Yeah, I think we bowled a few too many extras in the first innings, and that put us in the back foot, and we had to come back from there. Credit to Leon for batting the way he did. He brought us back into the game. Unfortunately, just couldn't pull it through in the end.
Yeah, lots to take with it. That's a definite positive for you, the batting off and fear in there as well, and some of the others. But I'm sure you guys will still go well. Well done today. Unfortunately, not getting over the line, but still a lot more good cricket to come.
Yeah, hopefully. Thank you very much.
That is the captain there, Andrew of Belville. I'm going to call on Rala. He's the captain of the Strikers. He's still our way celebrating there. Rala, come and join me, mate. You said you wanted 2 points from today at the toss, and you had to work hard for it, but you got your 2 points.
Yeah, finally we did well. Yeah, as you know, good start for me up front. Yeah, and then the boys did well.
Yeah, you started really well with ball in hand there as well, but some of your batters really did well to get you to 19. That seemed to be about the par score now.
Yeah, as I said before, we've got new players coming in, so yeah, let's see how it goes.
You guys are buzzing. I'm going to let you go and enjoy that moment with you guys. Well done today.
Thank you.
That is the news here at the post-match here where it is the Strikers. They are victorious over the Blasters. It's been a great game, thrilling entertainment. Join us in a few moments' time for some more action.